振りでもただわざたなの初めましてとでもがなくお気に入りのビニールを濡らすの何気ない日常が今のが変わりたいと愛のみそ割り出すミスが君のする一秒がただ一度この目で見てみたいけど踊るよ大風がいて回るの踊るよが来るを食べ出したいの明日までにとびトゥルトゥトゥ昨日の春の朝やでもいないでのトゥルトゥトゥそれでいいの一つ進んでる一つ進んでる本当は愛してる君を急がなもので何かも気がなれ
Passport.
掴む彼女の雫は見てみるふりでもわなく紡いだいくつ流れた優しさって紡がれた嘘でも悲しみ見逃れた失でもいつか君さ
good morning, evening, afternoon, day, night. I've covered them all. I've covered all the times. Hello. We're gonna do some art. Logically I should be finishing up the third fucking chapter of Paper Mario, but she's not happening. Like, it's not done. It's not over and done with, but like, I've been juggling things. But, it's been a while and I wanted to draw some funny Half-Life men. Because the 24-hour stream really got me into the spirit and the mood. It's a lovely blue Monday here. So I haven't been outside all day. Craving that interaction. I'm gonna get the stream loading. Hopefully my face cam will work. Hey, there I am. I got a new tablet for my birthday, so everything's like kind of fucked up. And I need to find where the hell my settings are. Why is it wanting me to do a Zoom meeting? There we go. There's my art program. I got the makeup mustache on for today. I'm just trying to figure out how I should scale this. That's a good size for me. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna get some music rolling because we don't usually do that. It's been a while since I've done one of these art streams, but I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing. Usually with an art stream, I try to like pick what I'm gonna draw beforehand because I'm shit at like coming up with ideas beforehand. But guess what? I did not do.
It's just very special to have that thing that kind of bonds us together.
Quiet. There we go. Some nice hypnospace music. Probably gonna draw just Benry, I think. He's easy to draw for. Cause he's a fucking funny man who causes all the trouble. I think I'll just draw him and Gordon like messing around. I don't know. It's been a while, you know. Yeah, the music hasn't had. I know streamers like download music to playlists, but I literally just use like a YouTube playlist. Which is good until you start having like ads. So I got a new drawing tablet for my birthday, and it's one of those where like I only jam out to ads. What the hell is music? Yeah, fuck this. I want the Interac ad back. But this new drawing tablet, it's one of those. Here, hold on. It's one of those that, like, the drawing is on the screen. Got it for my birthday. Since I had been using my old tablet since 7th grade, it was one of those ones where, like, it's just the tablet and then you had to, like, look up. The music is a little loud. Okay, let me adjust this. Hopefully that should be better. I always gotta fiddle with the damn volume settings, cause... So yeah, it has a screen, and my old drawing tablet did not have a screen, so I had like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, like 6 years of like doing that with practice, so like Y2KVR really was low tech. It was like screenless drawing tablet on a Windows XP computer. And nobody ever... That's always my favorite... My stream category... What? Why? Oh, hold on. There, it's updated. I before the stream I was like, oh, I better not forget to set the category. And then I did everything except click the update category button. Which is good. No, we're not doing Paper Mario. Not today. Soon I'll come back to it. Like, after exams are done, hopefully. That's probably one of my favorite icebreakers. I tell it all the time, but like, yeah, for a while there, for like a good 17 years of my life, my main computer was Windows XP. How do hands work? I'm not great with hands, but I'm trying my best. Yeah, the clunker. I called it the clunker. I think... Speaking of, you can see like a picture of the clunker on some of my old VODs, and it's so funny because those are like artifacts of time now. That was before like, during like Y2KVR like blew up and stuff, so it was just me talking about like, it was before I had chat implemented too, which kind of ages it a little bit.
come beat you up. I also want your passport.
Galactic Mackerel, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I might as well have just been on like Picardo or something, because I did not know how to use Twitch. Like, I had OBS, but I didn't know how to do the notifications.
All you just in case he tries to come beat you up. I also want your passport.
Medical Mysteries, thank you for the follow. That notification gets cut off a little bit, I'm gonna move it. But like, I had OBS, but I did not know how to get the notifs. And then I was like, oh, you get the notifs by doing Streamlabs. So I downloaded like Streamlabs the app, which, it's not OBS. It has its own thing, and it like, I tried running it and it made my computer fart. I thought it was intentional. It could be. No, my stream layout is just a mess. Just like this arm is a mess. That's not how anatomy works. But like, I tried, and it was specifically me like hyping up, I was gonna play Mario Party 2, but like, the emulation was so shit. Like, it ran so shit thanks to like Streamlabs that I was like, no, I can't do this. But then somebody, a very kind soul, was like, hey, you can just set up notifications through OBS. And was like, well, I'll be damned. So I did that. Benry's anatomy doesn't adhere to human logic anyway. Yeah, if you make an anatomical mistake, you can just say it's fucking Benry body. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah, Streamlabs was not nice to my computer in any way, shape, or form. And OBS was also not nice to my computer. I didn't stream on the Windows XP machine, I streamed on the family computer, but that thing is also not great. First time I set it up, my computer turned into something from the 1800s. Yeah, start getting at it with like a fucking hand crank to increase your bit rate. But yeah, my family... This is another ad. Fuck this. I want free music. Give it to me for free. So my family computer, people who have been watching my streams for a while know that like the bitrate would just fall. Like if you watch my Super Paper Mario streams, you can just see like the chat just going like lag. Like we all knew it was coming. I think it's because my brother plays Fortnite all the time and he sucks up all the good Wi-Fi. Like a parasite or a leech. Yeah, this is the price I pay for free music. I made Benry too tall. He can't be this tall. He's gotta be short. He's gotta be funny. Benry's always gotta be short. Like, my Benry's always gotta be short.
I'll follow you just in case he tries to come and beat you up. I also want your passport.
Small Sin, thank you for the follow. AU, instead of leashes, doctors put Fortnite on you to balance your humors. Yeah, it's fine. Get the Battle Royale and you win humors. Yeah, force shortening. But yeah, that was sometime in the summer. Like, I got into HLVRI sometime in April or May. I believe it was May. I'd like to say it was April, just to say that it was like a really long-running hyperfixation, but I know when it was. It was May. Like, late April, early May. So that was like the entire summertime. Like, that was the entire summertime was spent doing Half-Life Funny. And then most of the fall, actually. I've been thinking about Pokemon for a while now, but like Wayner Must Survive made me feel joy again, so I've been thinking about the Funny Men. And then of course I'll have to think about the Funny Men more this Friday, thanks to what's coming up. Benry no ankle rights, yeah. You think he has time for ankles in this economy? But you know, one thing I've noticed is that, like, coming back to drawing Gordon, his hair still doesn't make sense, but now it's like, it's been so long that I forget, and I'm like, what the fuck, how did I do this for, like, months on end? I watched Wayner Must Survive, and chatlets have been manifesting in my room ever since. Actually, I did see your chatlet at, like, the very beginning. That was fun. I was like, oh, you. Like, I was fucking on tactical during Winner Must Survive, because, you know, donating to a good cause. I'm never gonna complain if I don't get a message read when I'm fucking donating to starving children. Like, that's good enough as it is. But I was, like, playing the tactical game. Like, I stayed for, like, the full 24 hours, right? So I was slowly learning the natural rhythm of the stream. Yeah, I donated for a chatlet, because, what happened during Winner Must Survive, I donated, like, on impulse, like, the last $8 in my PayPal account. And then I was like, oh fuck, no, I want to donate more. Commissions! So I took, like, I was supposed to take 3 slots, but then somebody, my first donation to a streamer allowed me to inflict them pain by biting. I hope this is the standard for all donations. Yeah, honestly, Winner Must Survive was a fucking event in history. The Radio TV Solutions crew is always working on these cool, like, new interactive ways. It was like Germa's Carnival. That was the energy of it. But yeah, I was supposed to take only 3 commission slots, because I figured that was enough. And then 3 people came to me and they were like, hey, do you still have a slot? And I'm like, yes, I have a slot. And then one person just sent me the money. Like, they just sent me the money, and they were like, okay, I want a commission now. And, you know, since they're a friend, like, I allowed it, but I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm doing 4. It wasn't that big of a deal, but, like, next time my commissions will be, more organized and not born out of impulse. But, I got a few stinkers in there. Yeah, and then, like, for the next... for that entire weekend, I proceeded to talk only about, like, how much I miss sleeping and, like, Floygan Brothers. That game broke me. Like, I know I wasn't the one playing it, but I feel like it was like an effect spore. The Morshu. Yeah, Morshu was great. You're my friend. I'm Morshu. Like, don't get me wrong, Winner Must Survive was a fucking event in history, but you could always just rewatch the VOD. It's just as good. You won't get the tiredness out of it, but... I mean, you might if you just watch it for 24 hours. Fucking Floygan Brothers. Yeah, I had to explain to my friend what was going on, and the more I explained, the more I realized it made, like, absolutely no sense. I was at work and listening to the last 3 hours, and it was interesting with no visuals. Sure was. Reminds me of, like, it was my first, stream. It was my first stream, and, somebody, it always reminds me of, like, that SpongeBob clip with, like, the guy, and he's like, the talking dog at the Shell Shack, because I chose a day to stream where Scorpy was doing his Best Buy VR stream, which was a fucking experience, you know, that was one you would not want to miss out on. So I was like, you know, I was streaming, and then somebody runs in, and they're like, Scorpy's trapped in Best Buy! And I'm like, what? So I finished up very early, and I was like, we gotta go fucking see Scorpy at Best Buy. Having Moigle say, yikes, it's gonna go boom! Fuck me. I can hear it. I can hear it. God! The damage Moigle and Hoigle Florgan have fucking annihilated me. Like, what the fuck, right? I need to talk to somebody about specifically the fucking Floygan Brothers. Because their rating is weird. Even for, like, siblings. Like, I've come to expect at this point that, like, siblings will just be like, they'll call each other big bro and little sis, and it's like, ugh, whatever, you know. I've never called my sister sis once in my life. I call her creature. But the, like, you know, I expected the Floygan Brothers to call each other, like, brother, because that's what brothers do in, like, television. No, they have this weird fucking power balance. And I think it's the fact that, like, fucking Moigle Floygan, you can sense he's supposed to be like this dunce, right? Like, he has all the archetypes of a dunce. But here's the thing about Moigle fucking Floygan. Moigle Floygan controls everything you do. You are at the whims of Moigle Floygan for the entire game. You can't progress without talking to Moigle. You can't do anything without getting him over there, right? Like, he's dumb and he's a genius at the same time. And you'd think that it'd be like smart brother, dumb brother, but one of them's smart and dumb and one of them's just Heugel. Heugel is at the whims of his fucking god brother. I don't know what it means. Like, the writing just stuck with me because, like, it was searing. Heugel would just fucking toss his brother every day, all the time. I didn't know what to say. I was a broken man. Things heating up in the Floygen brothers fan face. Yes, I got my makeup mustache on. It was my life hack. A few days ago, like, I was rummaging through my stuff, I think, and I came across like my makeup bag, which does not have makeup. Are you guys still listening to fucking Bad Boy? Oh my god. Alright, well, my makeup bag is not for makeup. It's for, specifically Benry cosplay. I need to get, like a hairnet or something, because my hair keeps poking through whenever I cosplay Benry. Like, I don't have a cap for it. Whatever. But, like, the only thing in my makeup bag is, like, makeup that I had to buy for the school play, like, last year, and, face paint from Shoppers Drug Mart. Does this Benry look right? No. He looks kind of off. Maybe it's because I'm out of practice. Shoppers Drug Mart? Oh, yeah. I kind of figured that was a Canadian thing, because the only other time I've heard somebody say Shoppers Drug Mart on the internet is Judy. Judy here with a raccoon at Shoppers Drug Mart! Yes, it's a real store. It's called Shoppers Drug Mart. It's like red. I'm not sure what the logo is supposed to be. I never was. I need to fix Benry's fucking head. Yeah, it's always the helmet. The helmet always trips me up. Yeah. Shoppers Drug Marts are Canadian, so they don't sell drugs to you. They're just drug stores. So they have, like, makeup and shit. I don't actually know. I've never been, like, in the heart of a Shoppers Drug Mart. All I see is the makeup. I was that raccoon. We have a celebrity in our midst. Oh, shit.
No! Oh my god! Mob's Paws donated $10. Floygen Brothers stream when?
Floygen Brothers! Oh god, okay, first of all, thank you very much for the $10, Moth's Paws. Second of all, I think Wayne fucking said all there needs to be said about the Floygen Brothers. But if people want it, I can torment myself too. Like, not to hop on his train, but I think I would, like, cry. Like, I would just psychoanalyze the Floygen Brothers this entire time. I think I would put, like, I would put a black and white, like, sepia filter on the Floygen Brothers video game and present it as, like, a psychological horror. That's what I would do. You know, like, makes you think, really makes you think about the society we live in. When's the Floygen Sinclair brothers? You can't do this to me. The helmet is the HEV suit of Benry. I hate that gay little hat. Yeah, the thing about the HEV suit, once you learn to draw it, you're pretty set. 100% Floygen Brothers, you can't do this to me! Oh, God. That's my first charity stream. Gotta make a fucking... I can't psychoanalyze the Floygen Brothers because they're not human. That no human would react like Moigel and Heugel Floygen react to each other. I'm convinced that they're two elder gods, like, locked in war. They're not. You can't. It's okay, Mothra. I'll protect you from the Floygen Brothers. Good afternoon, gay people. What's up? We're drawing some Half-Life Life. So, as I was saying before I went into a frenzy at the mention of Floygen Brothers, drawing the HEV suit is easy once you, like... No, it's hard, actually, but, like, there's a very easy way to master it. Because the thing is, when you first start drawing the HEV suit, you look up HEV suit, right? And not only is there, like, differing models for games, Like, you look up HEV suit, and it's the Half-Life 2 HEV suit. Like, obviously. But then you look it up, and there's also, like, fan recreations, and there's the version of the suit that's in Half-Life 1, and there's the version of the suit that's in promotional art. So you need to just fucking pick one. Pick one of those suits and stick with it, and that's how you draw the HEV suit. But the problem is, if you don't draw the HEV suit for a while, you forget. You have like, it's like Simba and Mufasa. Like, you have forgotten who you are, and so you have forgotten me, the HEV suit. So I'm gonna have to struggle with that. Flagon Brothers, HLVRIIU, no! Absolutely not. God, I just use the collection of real suit and then do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, like, who's gonna like, call you out on it, you know? Nobody here knows how to... Flagon Brothers ass blog, you guys... If I get $1,000, I will make a Flagon Brothers ass blog. It will be an ARG. And I will make a third Flagon brother. His name will be Doigle, and he will be hot. I'm gonna regret saying that, because now people are gonna be like, oh, well, you said it, Mothra. When's the Flagon Brothers ass blog coming, huh? The Flagon Brothers ARG, starring Doigle Flagon. Yeah, I'm gonna make Doigle Flagon. He's gonna blow up on Tumblr. Yeah, see, here, I've already... His name is Doigle and he will be hot. I don't know why I'm laughing, those are my words. I'm just very giggly today. Yeah, if I had $1 million... Is that a Canadian song? I feel like that may be a Canadian song. Doigle is just the one slur, but in the game's art style. I feel like Hoigle looks enough like the one slur that you could get away with that. Like, Hoigle Floygan looks like manlet one slur. Alright, let me see if I can just cheese it from the back. I don't want to look up any references. That's probably correct. Yeah, $1 million. $1 million and Doigle Floygan will be real. It's gonna be awesome, you guys. The Floygan Brothers ARG will once again take over Tumblr, and everyone will be like, why the fuck is everyone talking about this? And then I'll be like, I know why. I'm gonna make Doigle Floygan so popular that everyone will be like, everyone will be so confused. Everyone will be like, why is everyone talking about this? Everyone will forget who Wayne is because I will have revolutionized Doigle Floygan. My new OC, Doigle Floygan. And I will do Floygan Brothers episode 2! Christmas edition! Wayne is over party. You get Doyle, but at what cost? Well, we know the cost. It's $1 million. Or was it 1,000? I don't know. 1,000, 1 million. Money. I'm gonna give Benry some... Never mind. Sometimes I feel like giving Benry fingerless gloves because it's cool, but sometimes I'm like, no, it doesn't fit. Benry looks too human. I need to give him a shadow post-haste. Christmas edition. Like, I know all I do is talk about terrible games that the Wayne and crew have played, but they flummox me. Yes, it's the Floygan scam. I'm gonna be the next All or Nothing. I'm gonna promise you guys Doyle Floygan, and then I'm gonna run. Just disappear off the face of my earth with my dirty Floygan money. This happened with Frogger, too. In the beginning, I just put Frogger T-posing at, like, the corner of my screen, because it vexed me. I had never seen anything like it. I am in love with bad video games now. The next All or Nothing, the next... Yeah, it's Mixed Mothra and Mr. Floygan. Is there any way to tip you apart from Ko-fi? I believe that if you go to, like... Hold on. I'm gonna go to my start screen. Streamlabs.com/buymothra/tip. You can tip on the stream. I do have a PayPal, obviously, but I don't know about just the link in my PayPal. I think if you donate through Streamlabs, you'll get like a notif. Then it goes to my PayPal anyways. Doigle Floygan Kickstarter scam. You heard it here first, folks. Yeah, I think That's why I loved catching Scorpy's late night streams back when he used to just do like really late night streams. It was fun because it would be exclusively like bad movie tie-in video games. This bindery's so fucked up. I don't know why, but I gotta keep going. Like, you know, I would be going, trying to go to bed, like, at 1 a.m., and then I get the notification, like, Sockpins is live! And then I'd be like, oh boy! Time for Scorpy! The Die Hard game, that was so good. Yeah, it was a powerful niche, and I think he should return to it, because if he doesn't, I'm gonna. Like, Mothra fucking Grand Tour. That's why Wayne's Grand Tour streams are so powerful. I think Floygan Brothers was a Grand Tour find, which makes sense. Doigle Floygan will premiere in the pilot episode of All of Nothing. That's right, I'm announcing a brand new collab with All or Nothing. Yeah, I love these streams because it just feels like a few dozen people in a small room just shouting jokes to make each other laugh. It's incredible. Yeah, they're nice. I always appreciate when people tune into the streams because I usually don't expect people to. I love the way you draw Gordon's hair, it's so pretty. Thank you. I got over the fact that it doesn't make sense, like, ages ago. My mullet, Gordon. You know, nobody else can do it like I can. That's mullet Gordon for you. Sorry, I keep trying to scratch. These plastic gloves are, like, not helping much, but it's for the aesthetic. Nothing wrong with a good mullet. Business in the front, party in the back, baby. Yeah, I think sometimes my sister's friends will come onto the stream, which is fun. I'm like, oh, I know you through somebody else. Like, whoa, dude. And then I'll do that. Alright, hold on. I forgot a bit of a piece. There, now it's a piece. It has been a while since we've done a stream proper, but it's nice to be here. Yeah, nice to see you too. MILF Monday! Happy MILF Monday! Toot toot. Yeah, I think since I got into Pokemon and like exam season's coming up, I've been able to tune into streams like less. But like, I knew I had to be there for Wayne Must Survive. Like, that was a fucking event. And I'm not saying it was a mandatory thing to show up, like, I highly encourage people to not show up for the entirety of Wayne Must Survive because people have work and people have sleep schedules. But I did it. I was the one who stayed up for 24 hours to carry on the fucking story. Why does Automod hate MILFs? This is disgusting. The MILF phobia on Twitch.tv needs to be addressed. Yeah, okay, what was I think I was gonna do Sweet Voice. Let's do some Sweet Voice. Just go with green or blue, that's usually fine. Speaking of Pokemon, I have 3 Pokemon say file to start playing. Yep, mood. I have so many Pokemon games that I like started and like, you know what happened? I'm like obsessed with like Pokemon Sword and Shield right now because you know, it's the latest generation, so like, you know, the newest tech, the biggest tech, but like, it's at my Switch. It's at my parents' place because my Switch is there. No, the family Switch is there. I couldn't take it up to dorm. Oh, I think I missed a chat message. What are we saying? Hearing them announce that Loverboy had given Wayne a kiss killed me, by the way. I think it was somebody else that had it was Y2KVR is real that had given him a kiss. But I donated. That was me. Hi Wayne, don't die! Solid advice. Yeah. But, you know, I can't play the Switch, so I was like, that's fine, I'll do Ultra Sun. And I wanted to do my Pokedex, but then I was like, I don't have a Rowlet. So I'll like, I started with a Litten on my Sun profile and then like abandoned it. So I was like, it's fine, I'll restart with a Rowlet. So now I have that. And I also have my brother's copy of Pokemon Moon to finish. And I also have Pokemon Alpha Sapphire that I bought. And I also have Platinum and Heart Gold. None of my Pokemon games are complete at the moment, except for Pokemon Y. Y2KVR invades Wayne's life, but in like a funny way to support the children. Yeah, I enjoyed the little Y2KVR references on the stream because they were so like hidden that there was no way to really call attention to them. And that's the way I prefer it, you know, nobody needs to go, hey Wayne, have you heard of Y2KVR? No, fuck that, that's our secret, okay, you keep this between you and me, Wayne doesn't need to know. I forbid him to know. Did you hear Heart Gold? Yeah, I have a, yeah, if you know, you know, like, you had to be there. Alright, background, I'll just fudge it, you know, some Black Mesa boxes. Fudging it is better than no background. Like, I feel like that Brian David Gilbert I am not your friend image, like, you will never know what I'm doing with your content, Wayne'll. I feel like Gordon would be one of those people who would start crying when their Pokemon pull through for fights. Yeah, I do that all the time. Like, he would totally, like, just be screaming at, like, the DS and he's like, bro, what are you doing? Are you okay? Yeah, dude, Wayne'll Radius TV. Wayne'll Radius Television, that's his name. You know, one thing that I wanted to try playing on stream, once Paper Mario is done with, I wanted to try revisiting Deltarune. Because I've been, like, itching to play that again. And it would be fun to do it on stream. Alright, so there's a box. Put a wall here, I guess. Welcome to Backgrounds, people. His name is not Wayne'll. I did that for the funnies. He has a name, and I believe there's, like, a game theory about his real name, but I'm not gonna say it for, like, the sake of privacy. But the story goes that he chose Wayne because, his old Steam name was, like, Wayne Brady to, like, be funny. And then all his friends just started calling him Wayne. So it stuck, even though his name is not Wayne. Have you ever beaten Jevil Deltarune before? No, I have not. I've tried. I failed. I fucking love that clown, first of all. Like, king of clownery. Alright, so that's a simple thing. What the fuck should I call this? Boys. There we go. Easy. Yeah, Deltarune. I kind of like Deltarune better than Undertale. Of course you love the clown. You've got me pegged. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what to do now. I guess I can just do some doodles. Like, I think Undertale has the advantage because it's a complete game with a full story. But I like the atmosphere Deltarune has. Didn't they release the second one? If they did, I don't know about it. That would be fun to play on stream because I haven't played that one before. Either that or, like, Toby has been posting, like, some pictures of the development of, like, a giant toilet and stuff. Anybody have any ideas of what I should draw next? I don't have any ideas. Because, like, if I don't come up with ideas, I'm gonna start, like, dicking around. Yes, Clefable. Yeah, Jevil carries on the legacy of Dementio's fucking clown lore. Oh, I could do like, Paper Mario, AU. Forzen. Oh, we can absolutely draw some Forzen. Maybe some casual Forzen. I would love to dress that boy up. Gonna draw some casual boot boy. I'll put him in a Chuck E. Cheese sweater. Well, he wouldn't. Would he wear a Chuck E. Cheese sweater? I feel like Forzen is the kind of person who, like, wears stuff from his job. Like, if he got a job at Chuck E. Cheese, he would, like, buy a Chuck E. Cheese sweater from, like, the prize corner and then just kind of put it on. Like, that would just be what he does. Jevil is cool. Love that fucking clown. Fun fact, I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, I've been in Chuck E. Cheese, like, maybe once or twice. The Pride Corner.
Oh my god!
Oh, hello.
No! Oh my god!
Gordon Freeman Fan Club donated $15. Happy MILF Monday, MS.
Thank you so much for the $15, Gordon Freeman Fan Club. I really appreciate it. Happy MILF Monday, man. Oh yeah, Forzen unionizing the children. Beyond Black Mesa, Forzen canonically unionizes children at Chuck E. Cheese's. Yeah, you know, if I had a bigger following, like, obviously, like, I'm not asking for a bigger following. I'm very peaceful where I am now, but, like, hypothetically, if I were to get bigger on Twitch, I would definitely start doing a charity stream. Like, I want to do that. I want to help people. This is me making up for canceling MILF Monday in your status. It's okay. MILF Monday is back on. MILF Monday will be forever. I've been to one once. The occurrences of this event have become foggy, and all I got out of this was a Chuck E. Cheese token. Yeah, I've been to Chuck E. Cheese like twice. This is not the pose I want Forsen to be in. I've been to a Chuck E. Cheese like twice, and they were both when I was very young. So I don't exactly remember like the vibe of it, but I do remember like it was for a birthday party. The pizza was okay, better than Pizza Pizza, I think. Like they brag about out pizzaing the Hut, but out pizzaing the pizza is all I need to know. For context, Pizza Pizza is a Canadian pizza chain, and it's terrible. I hate it. But like I had the pizza there, it was okay, and then like Chucky came out in the suit. And I was still kind of getting over my whole fear of mascot suits, so everybody was like parading around with Chucky, and it's like, yeah, hell yeah, Chucky. And then I was just sitting there, like I was having none of it. No Chucky for me. So that was my experience at Chuck E. Cheese. I also vividly remember just sitting by the Tiki Eater. Pizza Pizza is so good. If you like Pizza Pizza so much, you can have it. I hate it. Like, I'm not about to get into argument over Pizza Pizza. Like, if people like Pizza Pizza, that's great, because then I can give it to them. Oh god, Little Caesars. I used to like Little Caesars, like, a lot, because they do, like, fun, like, stuffed crust and stuff. But, like, I don't know, like, my parents, it was, like, my go-to for, like, my school's pizza day and, like, my parents picking up pizza. So I kind of, like, got sick of it. It's the only good thing about Ottawa. Okay, that's fair. You and I don't live in Ottawa, so I wouldn't know. But I've like warmed up to Pizza Pizza, cause it's in my cafeteria, so that's the closest thing I can. There was like no pizza places around here, so I guess I get Pizza Pizza. Let me tell you, there's 3 pizza places around here, all of them are Pizza Pizza. So I've had to eat Pizza Pizza, and I've learned to show love in my heart for it. Pizza is pizza. But yeah, like, I've only ever been to Chuck E. Cheese twice, but I have been to, like, arcades without Chucky. Like, Chuck-less cheese. Which, I don't think it's a very fair comparison, because even though everything is technically the same, I feel like there's something that needs Chucky. Like, Chuck E. Cheese needs to happen to have the Chuck E. Cheese experience. Cheese, hold the Chuck. I need to take off these gloves because my nose is real itchy, and I need to fix that. I also need to fix this ad. Like, I'm so, like, I went to Chuck E. Cheese when I think like the animatronic band was like still around. So that was fun. I actually enjoyed that like quite a lot. I step into an arcade and I scream because of the lights. I love arcade lights, I can't help this. Just put a fucking placeholder for Chuck E. Cheese. Mouse. Perfect. But yeah, I like the animatronics there. They were fun, and then they like took them out. So I think Chuck E. Cheese has become a pale shell of what they used to be, because, you know, like, I get it. Maintaining the animatronics is not a thing which is business savvy. But like, even if you don't use them, I feel like there was just like an integral Chuck E. Cheese experience where like you saw the arcade, the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. You saw them there. They were simply standing, and you just looked at them for like a really long time. Like, you just saw them. Gonna have to invent some children. Yeah, live in the arcade carpet, hell yes. If I close my window capture for a second. See, there's our arcade background. The Fang Force. Yeah, I don't remember why or how I came across, like, Forsen having Fang. Like, one singular Fang. I think it must have been, like, his fucking neuron. Because that one Fang is, like, the anime thing. One Fang is definitely the anime thing. Like, I just kind of thought it'd be funny if Forsen was a Yeah Man. Yeah, I went to Chuck E. Cheese a total of one time, but all I did was stand in the parking lot and then left to go watch Dance Moms with my friend. That was the correct choice, I think. Like, Chuck E. Cheese is a thing that you should experience at least once. No. It's funnier. It's way funnier if you've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese. It's way funnier, like, if you just hear the lore and the stories. My friend likes talking about Chuck E. Cheese exclusively because, like, of all the fights that go down there. I remember one time in the Y2KVR server, people just, like, I went on, like, a rabbit hole of, like, Chuck E. Cheese articles with, like, mystifying wording. It was a very strange day. Yeah, Cat, you see, this is why I'm the superior, okay? I'm the superior because I made Catboys canon and Wayne didn't. Also, yes, there are so many fights in Chuck E. Cheese, dude. Like, it's so many that it becomes a whole genre. Like, I'm sure you can sleuth it out. Just, like, logically, because, like, you know, Chuck E. Cheese has loud children and stressed parents. And who takes people to Chuck E. Cheese? Especially not on their birthday. That's right, entitled parents who would do anything for their kids. Now, and who also takes children to Chuck E. Cheese? People who use Chuck E. Cheese as a way to parent. Now, here's what happens. You get Karens. You get bad parents. You get neutral parents. You get cranky parents. All of these are on the same world and universe. And then in the Chuck E. Cheese parking lot, all hell breaks loose. I'm gonna fix Forzen's hair. When people say my hair, my hair drawing looked like Worm on the String, I always think of Forzen because he accidentally looks the most Worm. I cannot help this. We don't have Chuck E. Cheese in the UK. Lucky. Like, I think there's only 5 Chuck E. Cheeses in Canada. So, like, not going there, like, makes sense. I'm gonna give Forzen a beret just because it looks weird without one. I think he would just wear a beret. Like, you know, no Boot Boy rights, but the berets, like, they do look nice. Cutest Worm on a String I ever did see. Yeah, we have McDonald's though, the Play Place is hell. Yeah, Play Place is like Chuck E. Cheese without all the fun arcade games and just the screaming children. A McDonald's Play Place is a godless land. There used to be like, you guys remember when Play Places used to have like GameCube games? That was beautiful. Like, if I had to like brave the Play Place for like Luigi's Mansion, I would do that in a heartbeat. But the games kiosks are a dying art, which is disappointing. I would like, I know there are like adult like play parks out there. Like, I don't know how to describe this because all the play parks are like local. Cause Discovery Zone died out, so now that's not like a thing everyone knows. But like, you know, they were like Discovery Zone. And I can't just say you guys remember this because you don't remember this because it was this place in Mississauga called Balls of Fun. There's one person that remembers it and it's me. Balls of fucking Fun. But I would love to go back to one of those like for adults because there was nothing like there was nothing like just like going into like a zone. Just like a fucking zone. Like a giant structure of like play area with a giant slide in a fucking zone. Hi Mothra, good noon. Hello, it is currently like 5 o'clock for me. Yes, it's the actual, I'm gonna go fucking find Balls of Fun. I'm not a liar. And I moved far away from this place, so I'm not doxing myself. But here it comes. I'm gonna show you the logo. I do this every time. I just fucking halt everything to go find some logo or something. But you know what? It's gonna keep happening. So here comes the logo. Getting it on stream. I love this song, first of all. One of the best root themes in Pokemon. There it is. Balls of Fun. Play Ball OC. But you know, let me go find like an image. Yeah, just leave Balls of Fun up there, it's fine. Now here, Ball OC. That's a logo. Now, it's part one. Part one. There's the logo of Ball OC. And I'm gonna show you the facility. Here's the facility. You see that? You see the balls here? You see the balls? They're the balls of fun. Now, I won't, this place is fucking misleading because it's not fun. It's not balls of fun. Because you couldn't put the balls in that slide, and that's bullshit. There was no fun to be had. But this used to be a lot bigger when I was younger. Like, I would see this, I thought it was a monolith. That's the whole facility? No, this is just one corner. This is just one corner. There was, like, other places, but this was, like, the big play structure, okay? And you would go inside, and there was, like, punching bags and darkness, and if you ran into a kid, that was your problem, because you had to fight. It was the best. And then there was another one called Little Monkeys, that was even bigger than Balls of Fun. So I don't really know why these play places have such, like, absurd names, but it works. Yeah. That would be fun if it was the whole facility, but, like, there was an area, that was, like, the real zone, okay? That was where, like, the kids went. That was where the cool kids went, and you braved the big black slide when you were old enough because it made the hearts of man. And then there was, like, a zone for, like, littler kids. I think there was a ball pit, so you know how that goes. And there was a zone for, like, babies. No, wait, there was a room for babies. There was a room. And I remember, because I was always go in the baby room. I would always go in the baby room, and I would have, like, psychological discoveries. I would, like, sit in the baby room and contemplate. I don't know why I did that. Balls of Fun was a very contemplative zone. I felt like I always learned something new about myself in Balls of Fun. Another thing that Balls of Fun reminds me of is just me, like, talking about my hyperfixations to anyone who will listen. And evidently the person who was near me 99% of the time was my sister. So I bet she knows more about Mario lore in her subconscious than, like, most people do. Because I used to fucking love Mario. Still do, but, like, that's not, like, my current fixation. Hyperfixating is fun. Until it's not. Balls of Fun baby room reckoning at you. Yeah, all my statements are funny. I'm beginning to realize that I've accidentally made this child resemble Wacko Warner. So I guess this is Wacko now. Sorry. It can't be helped. I haven't even watched the Animaniacs reboot yet. I haven't even watched original Animaniacs. But it's good. AU where the vices work at Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. We're going to Balls of Force and unionizes the Animaniacs. My god. So many reckoning AUs to be had. The NBI comes up, so yeah. The non-binaries love Wacko Warner. The first child, yeah. I am not good with hair. Some of the designs, yeah, Fornia Unionize Wacko! Great! What have you done? Like, some of the character designs, you don't really see it in, like, HLVR stuff, because I just got into that very recently. But you see it in, like, some of my old OCs who I didn't, like, bother to change the hair for. They have the same, like, sweeps. And it's hard to come up with hair, but, like, you know, I don't know what I'm saying. This was also before, like, I discovered that, like, how to draw curly hair and stuff, so I was just, like, stuck with a few options. But this was, like, way back. This was, like, 7th grade when I did all my character design. I think Belfie would get hired at Chuck E. Cheese and then do something fucking wild, like unionize the children or set the Chuck animatronic on fire and then get fired. Like, Belfie's philosophy in life is doing the most to do the least. So I think he would be like, great, Chuck E. Cheese, whatever. But the moment he realizes that, like, this exceeds his standard of, like, being lazy and, like, sensory stuff, he would just, like, do the most. He would set up, like, money heist levels of fucking schemes to get fired from Chuck E. Cheese. I need to go find the Chuck E. Cheese logo for reference. I remember looking up that there was only, like, 5 Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese is the fucking library. Proof rat! Good proof. Now I'm gonna decide what fucking Chuckery cheese, Chuckamina cheese, Force and shit I have on a shirt. What happened to modern Chuck E. Cheese? Why did they make him a twink? Like, I know twink is a funny word that, like, you can't, like, some people do not know how to use, but they made him a twink. Sinclair Cheese. Every day I have posts. Yeah, Dementio theme. Shout out to all the clowns. I was really about to say I should play Paper Mario on stream. Like, I already played Super. What if I just played it again? You want to see me play Super again? Don't answer that. Okay, no, that Chuck is way too sensual. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. It's like a nice kind of lowered brow. Oh yeah, there's some clowns in this house. This rat, you mean Gabriel? Yeah, like... I would do Super as many times as I wish, but like... The thing is, I don't know how many times you guys can handle me, like, lose it about the tree. I don't want to have to go through the tree a second time. No, like, the lids I gave him were too sensual. It was my fault, not Chuck's. Not Chuckamina's. I would kill to see Holly stream Super. I believe she said in the past that she's played it before. Do Super once a year. I believe she said in the past that she's played it before, she thought it was good. I just want to see her play it. Like, I would love nothing more. Holly is so good at making games interesting and fun and like full of life. I would literally get on my knees and cry. Chuckamina is an NB name. Therefore, Chuck E. Cheese is an NB icon. I think I fucked up this cheese. I need to fix this cheese. I should have just found a transparent version of the logo. Why am I doing this to myself? That's a fine Chuck, right? It's fine. You just put a circle. Chuck E. Cheese. NB icon Chuck E. Cheese. Alright, cis people, listen up. If you wanna appeal to the non-binaries, you gotta get Wacko Warner, you gotta get Chuck E. Cheese, you gotta get Spork. I don't know. Yeah, I think HLVRI truly tapped into the NB market when they made all the names just like fucking nonsense. Yeah, it's a fine Chuck. We're not aiming for perfect Chucks here. I don't know why I keep calling him Chuck, because we're like close buddies. We're not. Me and Chuck E. Cheese are just work friends. I don't work at a Chuck E. Cheese. That would be fun though. But there's only like, how do you spell C's? Help me, Google. Says, yes. I was doing like C. Having over 30 sporks only makes sense. Well, it's a given, you know. Yeah, C, there we go. 30 sporks, call that a silverware set.
Personal guide to the world of indie music. Get a free trial of YouTube Music Premium today.
I forget. I feel like this song already came up. But yeah, I have a... I don't remember so much like mundane details about Y2KVR. Y2KVR came about specifically because I was watching Belt play Hypnospace Outlaw, and I was reminded how much I loved like the aesthetic of the old internet. So thanks Balp, I guess. Let me see. I need to go find a Forzen to like draw from. This will work. Let me remove all these effects. Forzen stares at you. Yeah, Hypnospace Outlaw is a really, really fucking good game. Crafted with such love and care. Yeah, well, normally I do like the undercut on the sides, but I'm gonna say this is in the past, so it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna finally draw Y2KVR better like my brain told me to. When you want to give love letters, but you shy. Oh my god, Gordon, you have to take the letter. I'm shy. Gordon! Yeah, like, I do have lore for giving Forzen the fucked up hair that I do give him. Like, the original idea was like that. I feel like it's very fitting to the way I characterize him. Like, the military wanted him to get an undercut. I mean, the military wanted him to, like, do the shave. And he didn't want to do that. So he just got an undercut and he hides his hair under his bandana. Sorry, his beret. So that's what he does. Like, that's why I draw him like a fucked up undercut. Because legit, he just did not want to shave his head for the army. So he hid his hair under his beret. But, like, by the time, they encounter him in, like, Black Mesa, he's, like, let it out, and, like, it's starting to grow back a little. Yeah, you know, I have my ways. Yeah, the problem with me is that I think this is a common problem with, like, neurodivergent people, where they will just, like, tell the same story, like, over and over again. That's me with, like, trivia about what I make. Like, I'm pretty sure I've said that all of that needs to be said about Y2KVR trivia. But, like, I still want to tell people the funnest of facts. Alright, I think the background of Chuck will be yellow. That makes sense, right? That's logical. Struggling over Chuck E. Cheese design facets. ND Culture is working on something so much. I don't know. Yeah, I love saying facts. I think it, like, I don't know if it's just like a me. For some reason I thought Y2KVR Benry was bald. He might as well have been. I never wanted to show what was underneath his helmet, cause I was like, well, people will be disappointed. Cause, like, you know, the popular, fandom conception at the time was, like, Benry having long, beautiful hair. And I was like, well, no, my Benry's hair is, like, short and, like, kind of like Barney's. But then he took his helmet off and everyone went nuts. And so, you know how I am. I make it work with, like, in terms of the story when I don't want to do something, but, like, the out-of-character reason for Benry not liking to take off his helmet is because I didn't want to draw his hair. And I'll make his beret. Can I get a Chuck E. Cheese themed beret? Chuck E. Cheese themed beret? Yes. Where a kid can be a kid. I was really about to say, hey, Forzen actually looks really good in purple. Yeah, like, this is not a new fact. I fucking made Dr. Sleepless. And then the boss happened and he doesn't wear a helmet. Yeah, like, at that point I was like, screw it. Alright. Bootleg Wacko. Your time is now. Human Wacko Warner. Like, I've gotten to a point now where, like, I can simply draw creatures as creatures, but I used to humanize everything. I've had this conversation multiple times before on my blog, but, like, I am the opposite of those kids who would, like, they learn how to draw cats, and then they would only draw cats. Like, I learned how to draw humans, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm only drawing humans now. Alright, time to pull up another reference image so I can draw the interior of a Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, people who can only draw humans need to rise up. Oh, to be a child at Chuck E. Cheese with Forzen yelling at me to seize the means of production. Yeah, like, honestly, the arcade machines are so hard to draw. Alright, I'm gonna do the dinner tables, I think. Near the dinner tables. This reference image, which I am using, still has, like, the animatronic band in the back. They're lingering. Thinking about how the Chuck E. Cheese from HLVRI was adapted from a FNAF map and the cute crew was jump scared while clearing it out. Freddy exists in HLVRI, not clickbait. Y'all can draw? Unfortunately, yes. Like, people who can only draw animals and people who can only draw humans need to team up and be friends. Cause, like, we have entirely different experiences of, like, learning how to draw stuff, but, like, it's the same, you know? Like, I humanize things so much now because it's just fun to me. Like, it used to be out of necessity, but now I'm just kind of good at it. I'm gonna make the curtains close so I don't have to see the animatronic band. I love them, but, like, I don't love drawing them. Yeah, I wish the Chuck E. Cheese near me still had the animatronics, but no, kids stopped liking those, apparently. I do think that, like, the uncanny valley that animatronics can fall into is still kind of, like, there. You know, it's there, but, like, I like the Chucky band. Like, I don't know why, there's just something nice about them. Like, I like animatronics. Like, if they're badly made, then, like, I understand the ennui, but, like, if they're goodly made, it's fine. I like that one dog who's the cowboy. His name is Jasper. I like him. Jasper T. Jowls of Chuck E. Cheese fame. And there's another guy. I always forget if his name is Munch or Grimace, because they look the same, you see. Munch and Grimace. Is that his name? Is his name Munch? I don't know. I'm naming the Chucky gang, okay? Watch me fucking name the Chucky gang. There's another one. There's like a chicken girl. Helen Henny, I think. Is that her name? Helen Henny? Jasper? You mean Gordon Friedman? Gordon Friedman's persona is Jasper T. Jowls. Oh, that's why nothing was filling in. Let me just fix that. It's okay, nobody will see this part. Yes, Helen Henny. Has anyone ever been to a farm boy with a fucking animatronic that sings? I don't think I enjoy the idea of a singing animatronic. Oh my god, Trog. And as Jasper falls, Trog carries on the legacy. Okay, well, I can't believe I'm drawing a Chuck E. Cheese. See, this Chuck E. Cheese is kind of like a shitty background, but it's a background. It's a star, you know? Shitty background better than no background. And you know what happens? Here's my artist tip. If your background turns out shitty, just blur it. There's a singing farm boy himself, and I'm so... Oh, God. You know what that sounds like? The farm boy. It sounds like that one... I swear Wayne, like, showed this one grocery store on stream or something that had, like, a bunch of singing animatronics, even though it did not need to. Let me say that the stream has improved my mood a bunch. Thank you, Mothra and Company, for your good and fun vibes. Awesome to hear that you, that it improves the mood. I'm glad to help. I love doing art streams. It's been a while. I missed it. I need to fill in Chuckster's eyes. I forgot to do that part. Yeah, it was a nightmare. The animatronics are getting kicked out of pizzerias. Yeah, like, Chuck E. Cheese has been the most exciting part of this pandemic for me. Like, the fact that they tried to resell, like, Pasquale's pizza, and I don't understand why people are acting as if that's blasphemy. That's clever. Because it's fucking Pasquale who makes the pizza. And, like, who's out here really thinking, like, oh, Pasquale? That's just an ordinary man. No, that is fucking Chef Pasquale from Chuck of Cheese, okay? Alright, see the means of production. Maybe I should do, like... No, I'll blur this. I'll blur this. Blur it. See, I drew a background, so you can't make a funny no background artist meme, but I will blur it so nobody has to look. Well, this is a bit too blurred. I gotta strike a balance. Is that better? I want to live in a Chuck E. Cheese just for a week. I would like to see that, just to see what happens. And you know what, I'm just gonna manual blur it myself, because all my Gaussian blurs are going too strong. Unicorn churros. That name sounds disgusting. So that sounds like something Chuck E. Cheese would have. Like, it feels like... I do not like food that is sugary just to be sugary. It's not great. Like, I love sugar, but have you guys ever seen, like, those Instagram stunt foods where, like, they put, like, cotton candy in a burrito and it's like, ooh, we're gonna go viral for this. Yeah, okay, that works. That works. It's fine. It's not fine. The blur looks bad. The bad background looks better. I'm gonna live with my bad background. Oh, never mind. It's good. Okay. Chuck E. Cheese. There we go. Hold on. Where'd my music go? Oh, there we go. Yeah, like, sometimes blurring the background looks fine, But, oh, you meant the stunt foods. Yeah, stunt foods and 2 blurred backgrounds. Yeah, the stunt, like, it's obviously just, hold on, I need to get a Pepsi. It's obviously just for the clicks, but, like, sometimes you gotta wonder. 2 hours to be my bad boy. God help your soul. Like, you do have to wonder, like, it's gotta be a menu item, right? Like, they're not just gonna sell something just to put it on Instagram. They're gonna put it on the menu. What do you think it's like to eat that? Like, I think I would just die. Like, having undiagnosed ADHD means you use a lot of this and a lot of this as, like, regulators. But, like, if I ate, like, that cotton candy burrito, I would just die straight up. Alright, time to figure out some more stuff to draw. Let me see. I could probably draw, like, some more Gordon, maybe? I think somebody asked for a Gordon. More Gordon. You know what I'll draw? I will draw Malcolm. I will draw Malcolm. Well, I don't know what to draw Malcolm as. Like, I can't just draw him in the void. Cotton candy. Yeah, we're talking about, like, Instagram stunt foods. Which is a fancy word for, like, people who put purposely, like, disgusting, like, have you not seen the cotton candy burrito? It's like, let me go find it, as I, like, brainstorm. Cotton candy burrito. Like, I'm gonna show you this and you're gonna, like, you're gonna become disgusted. You will take damage. I hate doing this. It's not very convenient, but that's the only thing I can do. Cause I am gonna fucking show you guys. Alright, here you go. Here you go. Enjoy. Eat up. Bye, lovely was taken. Good. Let me get some of this. Fuck, my thing is like, yeah, like that's not. No. Even for me, that's no. No, I have a great idea. I'll draw Malcolm in, like, a Germa kind of Wayne Radio TV, like, horrible stream scenario. Because that's kind of an inside joke, between some of my friends that, like, not really an inside joke, like, streamer Malcolm is a thing, but I imagine he's, like, what he would be like Wayne, like a combination of Wayne and Germa. Like Wayne, Germa, and Monster Factory is what Malcolm streams are like. Playing in the background with birds. Kittle must survive. Yeah, once you compress the cotton candy, it's just sugar. Which is bad. Cotton candy in French is barba papa, which I think is very funny. It's called Papa's Beard. Barba papa. Killed 24 hours in Roblox. God, Roblox. How do you even do 24 hours in Roblox? Minecraft, it's fine, but I can't even imagine Roblox. Straight sugar, I did eat straight sugar. I used to, my mom used to keep a jar of sugar in the cabinet and I would just eat it. Kittle escapes from Best Buy. 24-hour stream, but the threats come from the other Gordons. Yeah, like, HLVRV assassin groups. Yeah, cotton candy is just, like, fun sugar. Like, I am not judging people for, like, eating straight sugar. I'm saying on top of, like, all the other thing that's going on in the burrito, having it coated with a layer of sugar. Malcolm 24 Hours Princess High stream. Hey chat, it's me, Malcolm Challenger. I'm gonna become a fucking princess. Like, I think he would probably, like, do some viewer assassins like Wayne did. Either that or, like, I imagine the viewers would, like, want more of, like, you know, the other Gordons, but, like, Malcolm is like, no, this is my stream. But then the other Gordons would show up and people would be like, oh shit, they're the Gordons! The others photobomb a stream with increasingly bizarre stuff. Yes, Malcolm can be a princess if he wants. Player has like Disney princess traits. He's a friend of the animals, and Malcolm is so handsome, it's not fair. See, the problem is everything I touch just ends up kind of being like handsome. And I'm not sure how to stop it. But like, on the other hand, it's good that Malcolm is handsome. Because he's not perfect. He has acne, he has like a bandage on his nose, he's got like stubbly hair. When players fronting our budgies obsessed with her and it's adorable. Oh my god, real! Men, that's why. Well, yeah, I spent 17 years being attracted to these damn men. Now I'm making it everybody else's problem. Like, there are other artists out there who have the mastery of girl hot, but I think I have the mastery of man hot. Like, I don't know why I've been gifted this power. I will never understand why. But I will use it for evil exclusively. Oh, let me get his headphones. Gamer headphones. Imagine turning into a funny streamer and you like slowly figure out he's best friends with 5 eccentric men that all looked almost the same and have the same name. Yeah, this is actually my evil villain power. Just making hot guys and having people yell at me for it. Like, it's not that I purposely make everybody like a sexy man. That's not what I do, okay? Like, I just make hot people. 'Cause the world is hot. Like, I'm not out here saying the player Gordon Freeman is a bishy anime boy. I'm saying Malcolm Challenger is just hot. I'm gonna put a keyboard here, just like Mothra, creator of Sexy Men. Unfortunately, yes. Listen, I pride myself on saying that, you know what a sexy man is? A Tumblr sexy man is not something that is made for like simp bait, okay? A Tumblr sexy man is not like, I don't know, a teacher who looks like he's 19 or 20 and has like anime hair. No. Sexy men are when people carve their own path, okay? Sans Undertale found love. My sexy men are grotesque and horrible. My hot men are organic and locally sourced. Good things grow in Ontario, including hot men. Your own villain sexiness leaks into whatever you draw. Yeah, I'm like a ooze. See, the thing is, like, not all of them are hot, obviously, but they can be. Y'all remember when Nightmare Player happened and literally everyone was like, how did he become hot? It's a disease that I have. I'm not, like, purposely trying to make him hot, it's my accident. Yeah, that's just what happens when you live in Ontario. 2 things that will never get stuck out of your head. Fucking Good Things Grow in Ontario and the Marineland song! I'm sorry to any Canadians in the chat who now have the Marineland song stuck on my head. I'm trying not to sing the Marineland song so bad right now. I need to. Evil? You're hot now. I have a disease where someone says something funny and then I'm compelled to repeat it. Fuck me. Like, I don't know if this was an American problem too, but in Canada, we are fucking plagued with Marineland. What is Marineland? I'm getting it up right now. I need to show you guys. Well, I'm not showing you, but I'm playing it on the music. Because it is a bit of a bop, is the thing. Alright, here we go. In Ontario. Everyone loves Marineland. Sing it. Everyone loves Marineland. Listen, I'm a right fount of information, and I need to share with the world the things which I do or do not know. Like, this is not just an art stream. This is a multimedia stream where you fucking where you learn with me. Oopsie, that's too loud. I don't know where I heard this. I don't live in Canada, but I know every word. I believe Marineland is like in Niagara Falls. Or is it called Horseshoe Falls over there? I don't know. Niagara Falls, which is like very near the border. So it probably snuck into like the US a few times. How does it feel to be the only person? Great, thanks for asking. Nice music. What is this track? This right now is Love Rap 2 from Rhythm Heaven. Rhythm Heaven Fever. One of my favorite mini games in it. Speaking of Rhythm Heaven, hot take. I usually try to give dubs a chance because I think they get a lot of flack in like the Japan versus America world. But the Rhythm Heaven's like Japanese audio is just far better than the English audio. The English audio gets grating, and the Japanese audio is very cute. But I don't think the English dub is bad. I just enjoy the Japanese dub better. How does it feel to be the one and only person? I remember my answer was like, no, I think there's other people out there. I like the radio, I think Holly specifically, but like Mira does it a lot. But like one thing that like the Radio TV Solutions crew does is that instead of going with the insanity, which is funny on its own, denying the insanity can be so much funnier if they do it the right way. Cause like people will just say stuff that's like outright false, and then Holly will be like, no, I don't think that's true. And then that'll be the end of it. It's so funny. Sorry, Love Rap is like implanted into my brain. I love it so much. Oh, another Rhythm Heaven track. I had a huge hyperfixation on Rhythm Heaven as a child. I made a bunch of OCs based on the games, but I don't remember any of them because this is like a really, really young hyperfixation. Not too young, but not too young, because I remember there was a period of time in my life where I went, not to be raised Catholic on Maine, but I went, Rhythm Heaven, it's got heaven in the name, is that not sacrilegious? But like, not like that, because like I was like 5, but like, the idea was there, I was like, oh my god, sacrilege, but then I played it and I got like obsessed. Do you like other games? I like video games. I love video games. Yeah, I've played all the Rhythm Heaven games except the original on like GBA, which I've only not played it because it has not been released to the US, I don't think. But I fucking love Rhythm Heaven so much. I admitted vital words. Yeah, I figured. I was like, are you asking me if I like video games right now? I just was playing Minecraft and heard the placing stone blocks and sound. I went, wait, when was Mothra playing Minecraft? Do you like other rhythm games? I don't actually... This is hard because I don't remember playing like a lot of them. I enjoy Just Shapes and Beats. I don't play it myself, but I enjoy like the soundtrack of it. I'm not good at like those intense like bullet hell kind of rhythm games. Actually, I think Just Shapes and Beats is kind of the only bullet hell and rhythm game. But like their soundtracks are very good. For some reason, the only thing that's coming up when I think of rhythm game is like Beat City, which is not, it's not anything. It's bootleg Rhythm Heaven. It was for the DS. Demo. Ain't that the bitch from Pokemon with one head? No, I've never heard of that. You know, I'm not like huge on rhythm games. Not because I don't like them, but I just don't like know them, but rhythm games are fun. You've activated my brain, thanks. Rhythm Thief. I had a demo for that in the 3DS store, and I remember it a lot now because there was that one time on TikTok when like, you know, the you know, that thing, and it became popular, and then they fucked it up with a cursed version audio. Like, what the fuck? Looting the Louvre is such a fun song. And they fucked it up. They fucked it all up. But yeah, I was like raised a Nintendo kid, and Rhythm Heaven was Nintendo, so that was kind of like the only Rhythm Heaven, the only rhythm game I played. Demo, if you ever want to play a phone game that's a rhythm game that is super fun, it's beautiful music and a story that will make you weep. I like the sound of that. Alright, let me, hold on. Fucked it up like Sega's chance of getting Rhythm Thief ever getting a sequel. Like, what the fuck was that? That was such a cool concept. Fuck you, Sega! Say this too? Ah. I will be writing all these down in my brain. Fucked up. Oh, Vib Ribbon! Oh shit, how did I forget about Parappa? I fucking love Parappa. And like, Jammer Lammy and Vib Ribbon. They're all very good. Vib Ribbon is on the PS1, I believe. But I think PS2 and PS3 have like backwards compatibility, so you can play Vib Ribbon on your PS2 or PS3, I think. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I think, speaking of not hyperfixating on something, I never actually got, like, hyperfixated on Just Shapes and Beats myself, like, never really played through it. What I did, I just watched all the bosses because my friend kept talking about it and I wanted to be supportive. So that's how I know about it. That's how I got into HLVR. Like, I kept wanting to be supportive, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch this, and then I did. It was because my friend made, like, a AU with my OCs in it. And then I was like, well, no, I have to watch this. And then I was like, huh, that's cool. And then, like, a few days later, I hit, like, a brick. It's kind of funny how little events will cause, like, an entire big thing. Do I have any Malcolm saved? Hold on. I need to fix my stream because I went off the chain there for a little bit. No more Love Lab. We're done with Love Lab. Yeah, okay, that works. That is funny as hell, yes. Shit. Probably shouldn't be... Okay, you guys can't see this file. Sorry, folks, I'm just trying to grab something here. Now you guys are just going off on rhythm games. I don't mind. I think you guys should have nice discussions about nice rhythm games. Let me pull up my chair. Hold on. Oof. How long have we been going for? 1 hour 32 minutes. It does not feel like that. I don't know whether that means more or less, but it does not feel like that. Oh, Barracuda. I love Barracuda. That's like my favorite boss level. Yeah. My poor repetition of Barracuda, just for you. Lycanthropy is a cool song. I mean this in the nicest way possible. That is very on brand. I don't know why this reminded me of this, but it reminds me of like in like 4th grade when I was hyper fixated on My Little Pony, and I pretty much only listened to like bad pony dubstep. That's a sentence right there, but it's the truth. Yeah, on brand. I would love to just, like, I don't have as much of a following as Wayne, so it wouldn't, like, work. But Doing a 24-hour stream would be so funny. Like, I don't know why that's so funny to me, just pushing myself to the limit for no goddamn reason. Yeah, I do have a brand. My brand is evil. Such is my ways. Listening to Bad Pony dubstep is an important part of the experience. Yeah, like, I would exclusively listen to Bad Pony dubstep, and it was like, damn, this is music. Which I don't think, like, I won't be like, I won't judge, like, all Bad Pony dubstep. But, like, I'm sure some of it was good, but, like, you know, encompassing. Yes, Bad Pony dubstep was a thing. And I think I fell down a rabbit hole where it wasn't, like, just... Like, it wasn't, like, just Bad Pony dubstep. It was also, like, for a while there, I was just, like... You know how MLP fans had the tendency to just kind of make stuff creepy and, like, for adults? Not in the sexual way, but I mean, like, you know that one episode where Pinkie Pie just goes, like, stir crazy after a while because everybody forgot her birthday, and then everyone was like, oh, you know? And you know, they called her, like, Pinkamena or whatever, and then... So, anyway, I'm getting to the point. I for a while there, I just listened to a bunch of, like, bad Pinkamena dubstep specifically. It had nothing to do with the character, but she was on the title art, so it was like, ooh, this is epic, bro, this is music. Malcolm. So yeah, that's my story. Like, I'm very lucky that I did not get in the more sexual side of, like, the brony fandom, or, like, some of them, but, like, you could tell, you know. Fuck cupcakes, for the record. Fuck it. Like, even, I don't understand, even, like, people who are like, oh, we hate the bronies, we hate what they did to the fandom, and then they're just like, haha, you remember cupcakes, guys? Fuck that. You're part of the problem. I fucking hate cupcakes. What was people, like, not to get serious for a moment, but what was people's obsession with making a fun cartoon for little girls as dark as they possibly could? What is wrong with you? And I hate to admit this. I really do. Because that's really part of the subset. But the Rainbow Factory song still slaps. And I hate it. My favorite part of Bad Pony dubstep, just kind of like it wasn't all dubstep, but like that's what I'm calling the genre now. My favorite part was like when songs would come out and like, you know, they wouldn't have anything to do with anything. Like, I remember there was this one song that was just like, basically just a guy swearing and doing a diss track, but because both him and the remixers' avatars were ponies, it was considered a pony song. Do you see? Oh, Rainbow Dash, the Socrates of our time. Shout out to Fester. Buy Rainy Brother Walk. Buy Rainy. Yeah, Rainbow Factory was made as a one-off song and everyone else latched onto it. The original, like, not to talk about pony creepypasta, but I think the original was fine for what it did, because, like, you know, it was like, what if rainbows were made like this? Wouldn't that be crazy? And then, it gave you stuff to think about. And then they decided to make it a whole story, and it's like, Scootaloo, in the Rainbow Factory, Rainbow Dash, what are you doing here? Anyway, fuck that. Just watch Captain Hook the Biker Gorilla instead. Yeah, show creepypastas are my guilty pleasure. Like, some of them are so bad they're good, which I can appreciate, but some of them were just like, man. Yeah, Rainbow Dash Presents. Like, I do not remember if that one, Our Friendship is Witchcraft, has aged well or not, but I do remember it. Yeah, Little Bird. Oh yeah, I need to draw some birds on Malcolm. Because I'm gonna add context as soon as I add, like, dialogue, but Malcolm needs some birds. Anyways, I think winter has, like, officially started. I don't know where you guys live, but here it's like, it was snowing for a little bit, but now it's raining. I live in Canada, so we get our snow, but there are certain people who live in places that do not get snow. And if they do, it's like once in a blue moon. It's raining, yeah. You know what this is called? It's raining somewhere else. And I guess it is raining somewhere else. No snow in England? Yeah, I imagine not. Yeah, I feel bad for the places where it doesn't snow, because, like, don't get me wrong. We don't have a lot of snow here as it is. Like, we do have snow, but it's never on Christmas. Like, Canada's trick, okay? It never snows on Christmas. One time it snowed on Christmas and it was a fucking ice storm. Like, never ask me for anything ever again. That was the vibes. But, like, I live in Michigan, so my weather gets close to Canada. Michigan. Yeah, snow. I remember we had a snow day in April. But, like, I feel kind of bad for, like, places where it doesn't snow. 'Cause, like, you know, all those Christmas movies. And it's like, whoa, oh, the snow, this is the spirit of the winter. But guess what? It just, like, doesn't snow in a third of the world. Really? It doesn't snow in Jersey? I would have thought, right? Cause like close to New York. I have not traveled around very much. So I remember I was telling my friend I was staying in, like, New Jersey when we were, like, visiting New York. And he laughed at me and I was like, what's wrong with Jersey? Personally, I don't think anything wrong with New Jersey. I'm like that Edward Elric song. It's all for me. States is the same. What does it go like? I see no difference. States is states. Oh, bye. Have a good nap. Snow follows me everywhere. I went to New Mexico once and it snowed. I've seen snow twice in my life. Once when I was 5 and there was a light flurry, and one time when I was up in Maryland. Snow is nice. Like, I think a lot of people do not go to Canada just because there's fucking nothing to see here. Like, you can see the CN Tower, I guess, but it's just a tower. But, like, if you do come to Canada, come during the winter. Like, it'll be worth it to see the snow. I remember it was such, like, a Canadian moment that me and my family had. We went to Disney this one time, and it was, like, during the boom of Frozen. And there was, like, this exhibit thing where they had, like, fake snow. Like, they had, like, artificial snow. And all the people were going nuts over it, you know? Because, like, no, stop repeating. I have 200 songs on this playlist. How long has Malcolm had that freaking Band-Aid? I don't remember why I did it. I think it was just to give his face, like, some differences, but, you know, he gets it on and off every now and then. He has an injury on his nose, and then it heals, and then he gets another injury on his nose. Like, it will never be explained. It's not anything serious, it's just he gets an injury on his nose every so often. Yeah, the bird keeps picking it. Malcolm's curse. He keeps getting punched and kicked by people and birds. The injury is from Swap punching him once. Yeah, he gets several nose injuries. I'll make this bird blue. The famous bluebird. But yeah, in Florida there was like this fake snow thing and everyone was going nuts. And my family laughed because we were playing in the fake snow, but we had like real snow all the way back in Canada. There is nothing that can describe coming back from March break where we like migrate somewhere like warm, because it fucking sucks being in Canada during the March break. And then we come back. We drove through Washington this one time coming back from March break, and it started snowing, and we were all like, no, because we had spent a week being nice and warm, and there was more fucking snow. Because here's what happens in Canada. During like November and October and like the winter break, snow is magical. And then as soon as it hits January, you're like, I'm fucking done. I'm done with this. So coming back to snow in March is like divine punishment. It's like, oh, you went on vacation during March break? Here's some snow, motherfucker. the people go crazy for fake snow. And I was never sure if this was just a Florida thing or just like a South States thing, but like we went to like stores that were just Christmas themed, and they were Christmas themed like all year round. And like I'm not saying like, whoa, you guys are so weird. It's just like snow is just a thing for us. So, you know, we get with the Christmas stuff, but like that's an artificial experience that people have to buy into over there. It's interesting because it does get hot over here in Canada too, but like, you know, we don't have the weather like Florida. I like all the AI, like Player and Swap have shown that they can leave in the computer and gain a physical body anytime they want, but Benry chooses to stay in the little necklace. Yeah, he likes it there, it's cozy. I imagine it's just like, you know, less hassle. Like, I think the Y2K AIs behave like a little differently than like the other AIs would, because like the HLVR AIs and like the AUs of them, like they're video game characters who are meant to believe in the lore. So when they become sentient, they just kind of believe, you know, they believe in their own world. But like the Y2K characters were always made to like be programs to help, so like they're okay with not being human. I still think about all the Y2K VR AIs and VRV giving VRVB different power-ups. It's like, reminds me of like, Shulk in Smash Bros. Yeah. Oh yes, this guy. There's a Christmas store that doubles as a store for pool supplies, and I don't know what this is about Florida. It's the Christmas pool. That's my new favorite thing. Just calling everything the Christmas blank, especially if it doesn't fit. Like, there's a skeleton in my door right now, that I left on from Halloween. It's the Christmas skeleton. It's the Christmas lover boy. Yeah, I was talking to some friends about, like, you know, the Y2K VR winter special coming up. And then I was saying, like, back when, like, Y2K VR was first beginning, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a Halloween special and a Christmas special. Well, no, I can't do that because, like, it'll be too close. But then stuff happened and I got too tired for a Halloween special. Like, not only was I too tired, but also, like, the whole point was, like, the return of Loverboy. But then VRV happened and he had already returned. That bastard had had enough. So I was like, well, that just kind of defeats the point of it, doesn't it? So now I finally have the opportunity to do this, like, winter thing. And I think it's a great opportunity because it's been away for longer. And I think it'll be really fun to write stuff again. I am almost done with all the designs I have to do. There's just one more character. So that's fun. Yeah, Christmas stores. I think overpriced Christmas stores are a great idea just for novelty. I think that we should keep Spirit Halloween open all the time. Like, let the goths go play in it for a while. Yeah, it'll be... Like, I think I've been meaning to put down, like, some, not really ground rules, but, like, not to lead anybody on, because it's probably gonna be, like, another goofy one-day thing like the bank robbery. So there won't be any, like... I joke that, like, it'll be Y2K VR 2, the antagonist is Happy 99. Well, that's not what it'll be. It'll just be another, like, goofy, fun winter thing. I just thought it'd be nice to go back and see them again. My goth mom friend would enjoy. Spirit Halloween. I believe if we're talking about the same person, I swear the entire month of October she called it Spirit of Halloween, which amuses me greatly. That's even better than Spirit Halloween. It reminds me of my mom. Spirit of Halloween. That's such a mom friend thing to do. Mix up the name. What if every holiday had overpriced novelty stores? I would have cut you off there because I think most of the other holidays don't have, like, the charm. But can you fucking imagine a Valentine's Day store? Holy shit. Yeah, it's Spirit of Halloween. Wayne, go away! Sorry, folks, that was Wayne Drop Pop Candy in the mix. I think that we need the Christmas equivalent of Spirit Halloween in the sense that it overruns closed stores and fucks off within 2 days. Yeah, they should switch. The Christmas stores should leave. The Halloween store should be year-round. It's a system. St. Patrick's Day store, oh, holy shit. I think if you had a St. Patrick's Day store, you should just be able to fight in it. Oh yeah, April Fool's Day store! That would be- make it a fucking clown holiday! Okay, but there's something important I need to ask you guys. My American people in the stream tonight. St. Patrick's Day. I saw a vexing TikTok, earlier today. So, like, there was like a TikTok of like a guy coming into like a destroyed classroom, and it's like when you come back from recess on St. Patrick's Day, and everyone in the comments was talking about leprechauns or something, or like teachers going overboard. Like, what the fuck? In St. Patrick's Day in my school, we did nothing. What is this, like, a thing? Did teachers like destroy your classrooms on St. Patrick's Day? Like, you know? Why did nobody tell me about this? I've never heard of this fucking leprechaun ritual. What? I've never heard of this in my life. People have been hiding this from my life. Okay, so apparently it's only like some people, but like, what the fuck? Alright, so people have enlightened me that apparently they would act like leprechauns. Holy shit. That's amazing. Can you imagine being in a recess and then the leprechauns fucking get you? Like, I wouldn't even mind. That sounds fun. Wreak havoc on St. Patrick's Day. It doesn't actively happen. It's like the antithesis of Santa coming in the night. It's like the Grinch stealing. Holy shit, the fucking leprechauns. Now, I've kind of like tried to ease back a little on like talking about Christmas this year, just because I know I have some like friends of other religions, you know. And like I'm sure people like Jewish people and like Muslims must be sick to death of hearing about Christmas. But like between you and me, I think Christmas is so interesting. We have this whole fake lore about Christmas, and if you guys have ever watched like a bunch of Christmas movies in one sitting that like try to explain the lore of the Fat Man, it's very strange. Because there's like it's already a not time traveling, excuse me. Just like a flying man who gives you the presents. So that's already ridiculous, which means everything is fair game. So if you watch Christmas movies that explain the origins of the Santa, how the Santa works, and they just go ballistic, okay? I don't know what the fuck, like, gave people... The Santa we know literally didn't exist until Coca-Cola started advertising him as a Jolly Red Man. Exactly! It's all fucking free! It's, like, up in the air. People, like... This is new Jesus lore. Like, it's just vexing to me because everyone tries to do their own Claus lore.
I'll call you just in case he tries to come and beat you up. I also want your passport.
Hey, Suvi, thank you for the follow. So, we got, Malcolm. My idea was that- oh, I should put a little poopy in his hair. And my idea was that, this is the most headcanon OC made by Coca-Cola. Santa Claus is Coca-Cola's OC. I love movies where Santa legitimately exists, but the adults still don't believe in him. Yeah, that's the best. That's my favorite part of, like, weird Santa lore. It's my favorite part. Because, like, it makes no sense and nobody ever corrects it. Cause, like, you need the grumpy adults not believing in Santa, cause how else is your Christmas movie gonna have a plot? But the giant plot hole of if they don't believe in Santa, then who do they think puts the presents under the tree? Santa Ball OC. don't believe in Santa. Like, they believe in his evil twin. Yeah, like, Santa isn't real, but Atnas is. Krampus is real. Like, that's one of my favorite parts of, like, Christmas. I don't mean this in a sweet way. I do not, genuinely. I mean this as if like, I am a scientist observing the human race. Because Christmas is so... Literally all of Christmas is fucking made up. Like, even I am a religious studies major. I am allowed to say this. Jesus was born sometime in the spring. It's all made up. Thomas Culata, thank you for the follow. What the fuck is Christmas? Rudolph off the shits. Alright, I'm gonna draw some more. I'll maybe switch to doodles for a little bit, just because I have officially run out of things. I like the idea of Santa planting memories in the parents' heads to make them think they bought the presents for their children. I love that because it's so complex and, like, kind of terrifying. And that's the best part of Christmas lore. When, like, they try so hard to make it make sense that it becomes complex and almost terrifying. It's so good. Fucking Christmas, man. Hold on. Let me just get a sketch reference for my own OC here for a second. Yeah, like, so much of, like, kind of wish people acknowledge how much of Christmas has pagan roots. I'm pretty sure the tree tradition is pagan, same with the gifts. Yeah, it's all, like, most of it is pagan. Like, I think people, like, pagans now, like, claiming it's, like, cultural appropriation. Well, it happened, like, I don't know how to explain it, but here's what happened. I'm a religious studies major, I know this, okay? So, like, what happened is that, like, the Christians were like, oh, can you celebrate this, please? Like, can you celebrate Jesus, please? And then they were like, no. And then they were like, okay, we're gonna change all of our holidays to be on your holidays, so that you can just celebrate it then. And so that's why we celebrate Christmas in the winter. I think the pagans had the right idea, though, because celebrating a winter holiday is always fucking fantastic. You need a holiday during the winter. All of us are going crazy. Power move, it certainly was a move. But yeah, like, it, you know, the history of Christmas is very interesting because it's such a mess. Like, as soon as you look even a little bit deeper into it, it's just like Santa. If you look a little bit deeper into Santa, it becomes like fridge horror. I wonder what holidays would have if Christians weren't pricks. A lot of things would have happened if Christians weren't pricks, but that's the way it is. I'm a religious studies major, I can say this. Everyone can say Christians are pricks. You can say it right now. In fact, I encourage it. Why did I make Gabriel have a guitar? I hate drawing guitars. My birthday was ruined because 16 is supposed to be special, but I was government grounded. It's okay, Hunter, my 18th birthday was this year. So we're in the same boat. I'm a religious studies major, I can say this. What if I said that just after like every sentence? Yeah, me making the reckoning. I'm a religious studies major, I can say this. Yeah, Splatoon music is very good. I got New Horizons though, Pog? Nice. I got myself a new 3DS, or a used new 3DS. Alright, this is gonna sound like a headache, but I need you to understand. I got a used new 3DS that isn't a new 3DS. It isn't a new 3DS, nor is it a new 3DS, but it's new for me. It's a used 3DS XL. I'm a religious studies major, I'm allowed to say this. Yeah. You know, I had, you know, my friends, literally nothing could keep me from my friends on the internet, so I was set for my birthday. I was fine. My 3DS stream, yeah. See, the thing about a capture, you would have to do like a capture card. But those things are expensive. Miitopia. I would love to play Miitopia. That would be so much fun. But like, I would need a capture card. Unless I just like to lay my laptop down and show you guys the DS. Here we go, guys. No, nobody would show up for that. Not even me. Like, no matter what. Why are capture cards so expensive? The bourgeoisie. I don't know. Anti-gamer sentiments. Sorry if Gabriel's guitar looks weird. It's supposed to be an awesome angel, but I'm just like sketching this out right now, so you don't really get the gist. Credit emulator. I don't know if my computer is strong enough to run that. But it would be fun. I do have a DS emulator and a Game Boy emulator, Game Boy Advance. I'm pretty sure one could assume that because of Beyond Black Mesa, the little DS side plot. Here's the thing about the DS emulator. I checked, you know, I was smart. I checked to make sure that Nintendogs would work on the 3DS, but I didn't check to make sure if it would like work well. So, I realized that, like, saying El Drago's name would be too much of a fucking harrowing task. It was like, you know what, I'm just gonna continue the plot. Had a friend try to stream Miitopia on an emulator in Discord. It did not go well. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, I have a lot of games that I'd like to play, but, like, some streamers have, like, already played them, and it's like, well... And it's not like, you know, being a streamer, like, having a streamer already play that game puts an embargo on the game, but, like, you know how, like, the joy of Tulip was, like, experiencing it for the first time while, like, figuring out what to do with Wayne, and, like, Holly was there, and, like, there's nothing that could, like, top that. And, you know, theoretically, I would have liked to play play Tulip, but, like, Wayne already did it so well that, like... Miitopia is such a fun game for me because I literally just took an idea and ran with it. There are now 2 Dark Lords at once. Nice. I think I have like a bunch of I do have like a drawing somewhere of Sinclair as like a hot imp, specifically because all the imp costumes in Miitopia have like an undeniably slutty energy. I need to watch the Tulip VODs. They're very good. I just put them on in the background. Like, I don't think Tulip is a game where, you like, need to, like, pay attention the entire time. Like, a lot of the things that Wayne does during, like, especially during, like, parts 3 and 4, when he's, like, gotten the hang of it, but, like, not really. He does a lot of waiting around. So I think the Tulip VODs are something you can just put on in the background. There's also, I wouldn't say jokes relating, like, directly to HLVRAI because, you know, the crew doesn't really, like, joke about the source material because that in itself is one big, like, running joke, but, like, there was a lot of jokes about, like, because I think Tulip came, like, in the exact time window, like, just after HLVRAI had ended. Miitopia, Sinclair, and Slutty, what is happening? I drew a hot man once. And that's the gist of most of my stories. But, like, Tulip came, like, right around the time that HLVR, like, blew up. So, you just have a bunch of jokes about, like, the sequel and, like, no, like, when is gonna get more. I think one of my favorite ones was, like, when Holly was just like, hey, when's red light, green light, but the AI is self-aware? Like, the absurdity of that. Asexual incubus. Hell yeah, that rules. Shouts out to ace people. Shouts out to arrow people. Shouts out to, let's get a third A. Shouts out to agender people. Shouts out for people with gender. Shouts out to all the pairs. So apparently there's been a tornado warning in effect for the past 3 hours and I got no warning notifications, so that's fun. Shout out to the gender enjoyers, shout out to asynchronous classes. No shouts out to them, they've ruined my life, but still, you know, shouts out. That's the thing about living in Canada. I don't think there's been many tornadoes here. I remember I got a warning once and I freaked out, and then it was just, there was no tornado. So it was like, oh, well. Yeah, I have a completely asynchronous art history class next semester. I'm not sure whether I'm like dreading it or like celebrating. Yeah, shout out to them for ruining my life. Woo! Shouts out to depression caused by asynchronous classes. Shouts out to mental health. Shouts out to counselors who do not really help with that. Shouts out to exams. Shouts out to live lectures, which you say finally it's over when you weren't listening the entire time. Yeah, like, I don't experience tornadoes that frequently, but like the Midwest does, and like California experiences a lot of earthquakes. And I'm sure if you're a Californian, you like can't imagine like freaking out about earthquakes. Like even if you do, there's some smaller ones that you wouldn't freak out about. And like to me that's like ice storms, like big blizzards and stuff. When a blizzard takes the power out, that's just like normal. Every single class I've taken since I started college has been completely asynchronous, not even with the teacher, and I failed all of them. Yep, cheers. Haven't had a single Zoom call all school year. How I have a 3.3 GPA, I do not know. Your trick? Hello, I like your outfit and funky horn. Thank you. I've got the makeup mustache on today. Yeah, cheers to failing college. See, that's the problem. Literally everything else in my life is going great. I got friends, I got a cool couple of ass blogs, I got, like, the drive to draw. I don't have the drive to finish school. Yeah, there's some angels. You know what? Let me keep going. Yeah, welcome. Pretty sure most of us here are like neurodivergent. Either you're neurodivergent or just hate online school. Welcome to the club. Online classes have been such a pain. I get 4 in one day with barely any breaks in between. I don't finish till 6. That's rough. Yeah, COVID has fucked me up. Yeah. They think my autistic ass can focus that long? Not us, sir. I don't know if I have autism or ADHD. I usually just default to ADHD because, like, more of the symptoms line up for me. But, like, I'm looking into, like, more, like, testing. And I might get, like, meds or something. It's great. But for now, I'm blaming COVID because, no, fuck you. It's not blaming. Online school is not able to be done like us for this. Like, online school just cannot function with us. Especially if we're like... Yeah, it's pretty common to have both if you got one, TBH, yeah. So I just use ADHD as my umbrella term. Otherwise known as symptom syndrome. If I check off enough mental illnesses, will I get a bingo pass? There's a ton of overlap, I think, but you call the most super sexy disorder. Hell yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking into that. Getting like diagnosed and stuff. But for now, not blaming it on COVID because online school fucks me over. But like, it's COVID's fault. Not mine. This is the chat room for people with sexy disorder. Yeah, this is not what Asma or like the Archangel Raphael would have looked like. But like, I think it's funny if they would have like magicked up a halo as a prank. I miss teachers so much. Yeah, I think it must be like something It must be something about, like, sitting here all day that just causes me to not do work disease. And it's my first year of university, so it's like, you know, fuck it, right? Alright, let me see if I can't get some more doodles going. I have OBS, I can just record the hacks. Yeah. Yeah, this has just become the struggles with school chat. Shout out to my teachers who were all super cool this semester despite everything, and shout out to my mythology teacher for sticking up for me when I said Achilles and Patroclus were gay. I'm sticking up for you too, you're speaking the truth. Yeah. What? Tabby has a point, like... I'm sorry, there's like... I just realized there's something behind? No, the arcade is fine, I'm sorry, I just thought I saw something behind for a second. Well, I'm losing it talking about school. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of virus back there, I don't know. Disease. You know what it looked like? It looks like the puny, the place of the punies from Paper Mario. So it's like, what? Sins of the past coming to haunt me. Yeah, Ben Real on Mothra's laptop. Yeah, baby. Yeah, this has just become the pandemic grievances chat. I do not mind. Cause it fucking sucks. Yeah, like, I can do things still, but the problem is these things are all like finishing the Pokedex and like drawing Funny Gordon. But you know, I'm getting by. The thing about me on online school is that I can always open a new tab and look at the cool HWRI stuff and Jet Set Radio. The next thing I know, the class is over and I get very confused. Yep. I think like the only classes I'm really interested in this year is like, well, all of them except my fucking English class. I hate my English class so much. Good for you if you like English, but I don't. I love analyzing books and stuff, and I hate those people who are like, maybe the door is just blue, haha. Cause like, analyzing books is fun. But like, I can't write essays. It's so bad, I literally have don't write essay disease. Like, every time I try my hardest and do my best, I just get like a 75. And like, the books we chose this year are so boring and bad, and I don't even like them. But my other classes are great. I have a philosophy class, which is fun. 4 English classes, oh, you poor soul. I fucking hate English classes, because everything feels so subjective in English class. No, that's the wrong way, that's the wrong way. Accidentally summon Loverboy. But yeah, everything in English feels so subjective because, like, I don't know, it feels like whatever I do, I get it wrong. That's why I like history essays better, because it's just, like, talking about stuff that happened. Summon him, fucking demon weasel. Essays suck, even if on his book I like them, they suck. Like, when I talk about stuff, I talk about it in the first person, how I go fucking bonkers and yonkers for, like, symbolism. And that doesn't fit with essays. How you call you, lover boy? It's okay, school isn't real, just keep thinking about Gordon. But yeah, I wish we could just read fucking Shakespeare. I like Shakespeare. Fuck English class. But I have a fun history. Alright, you know what, I need to draw him now because I accidentally drew him, so I need to draw Loverboy. So my history class is, it's like the history of now. That's what it's called. The history of now. Which is fun because that's how I've been learning about, like, well, obviously I've been keeping track myself because, you know, it's important to support people in the US fighting for good stuff. But, like, we talk about the election all the time, and, like, the civil rights movement and stuff. So I thought it was fun because, like, you know, the history of now, and we're in the middle of a pandemic. So what I actually didn't know is that there was, like, a Spanish flu pandemic, like, in the 1900s. And there's stuff that you can find in stuff that you can find from that pandemic that, like, it echoes, you know? Like, there's establishments that are like, wear your mask. Regular lover boy or perfect? Just regular. I haven't drawn the regular flavor in a while. Yeah, so it was, like, interesting to see, like, you know, history repeats itself. And in philosophy, you know, it's philosophy, so it's just, like, discussing deep stuff. I do have, like, a few guys who I'm convinced are, like, devil's advocates because they just keep going and going and going. Special interest activated history has been mentioned. Yes, I fucking love history. History and philosophy, those are sexy. And my computer studies class, which I thought I would hate, is actually, like, a multimedia class, so I've been learning how to do, like, website design. Let's make a website, Mr. Freeman! You know, that kind of stuff. And I've been learning, like, Audacity and, like, a bootleg Photoshop and, like, Shotcut, and it's cool. Yeah, so, like, all my other classes are sexy. Even religious studies, because you know what? Learning the history behind stuff is cool. Like, I call it religious studies, but it's like Catholic studies. But I want to learn more about religions. Like, everything here is sexy, except for fucking English. But I'm looking to drop the second half of the English course, and, like, replace it with something else. Which I think will be, like, a pop culture course. Which, dude, that'll be so much fun. Creative writing major here? How dare you? Okay, listen to me. I am not dunking on English as a concept. I am not saying that it is a bad or terrible subject. And I don't actually hate, like, the concept of English. I love literature analysis. I love writing. I wrote fucking, like, 3 ass blogs. But I hate essays so much with the core of my being. Also, yes, Bede. Later, Andy. Bede's rival music is very good. I remember somebody ranked it as boring on, like, a tier list, and I was like, what are you saying? I know most people pronounce, like, beat or something, but I pronounced it Bede, and I do it ever since. Because maybe then I can forget that his name's supposed to be Beat. Little Beat Man. I have no idea what I'm gonna major in, so I'm like, okay. Honestly, speaking from experience, a lot of people from my university kind of still don't know what they're gonna go into. I'm from a program that, like, most of us, like, knew where we were gonna go, like, and that's why we're, like, going in this program, because it was, like, competitive and stuff. But, like, a lot of people just don't know what they're gonna do. And they even, so, like, even if you're in, like, your tail end years of high school and people are starting to go, you gotta find out, you don't really gotta find out. Like, you can even spend a few years working. Some of my friends, like, decided to spend a few years working instead. Which what software do you use to draw? I use Manga Studio. I got it as, like, a bundle for my first, drawing tablet, like, 6 years ago. So it's kind of chug-a-luggin', but I hear that it's very similar to, like, Clip Studio Paint. And really, I don't use that many, like, fancy tools of the trade or anything, so you can probably get away with what I do, which is, like, Fire Alpaca or something. Instead of brain, there's a lover boy. Took me 3 different degree programs to figure out what I want to do. You don't have to know by the time you're 18. Exactly. Like, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I think this is kind of rare. kind of rare to like have that brilliant like moment of realization, because that's not gonna happen to everybody. I was always like, I like my art, but like I don't know if I'm gonna make it as like an art book artist. Yeah, Paint Tool Sire, Fire Alpaca. Yeah, I've heard of those. So I was never sure, like, and I still think I would rather have art as a hobby, because, you know, I love what I do, and I would like to do like commissions at the side. That's fun, but like, you know, I don't think I'd want to spend my entire life just drawing. Like, I'd become a freelance artist, but I don't know. Like, so anyway, right now I'm studying to become a teacher, and I had like this moment where everything just kind of clicked, where it's like, listen, if you're gonna do something as a future, you don't necessarily have to be 100% dead set, passionate, that's all you want to do. Like, what happened to me, what made me want to become a teacher, was specifically because as a kid with ADHD, you struggle a lot in school. Kids with ADHD and autism, you struggle in school, you get made fun of, nothing is fun, everything is terrible. And I was like, well, a lot of my teachers did not help me with that. So I want to be that teacher who will help neurodivergent kids feel just like a little more at home. And that, you know, that's what made me like realize. Like, there's some things where you can't go in like, I'm gonna change the system all by myself. But like, if you are going to become a teacher, a kid's year will become better for just that 1 year. Just the one. And it'll be so important for them. 'Cause like, one time I laid off a project for months and I was so scared, and I came to my teacher and I was like, I need the mark for this, sir. And he was like, no problem, you can present it tomorrow, no questions asked. That fucking changed my life. And I want to be that person. Ugh, I'm getting like a little, whew. Persona 5 music, yes. I played Persona 5. I haven't played any of the other Persona games, which, go ahead and roast me for that, I don't care. I've never been a Persona fan, I saw it for super cheap at EV Games, and I heard it was good, so I got it, and it was good. I'm hoping to go into psychology. That's awesome. You know what, like, as a neurodivergent kid going into teaching for other neurodivergent kids, I believe you and I stand hand in hand, because if you are neurodivergent also, I think neurodivergent people studying psychology is just the natural way of the world. I think it should be more common. I only have one teacher like that. Everyone hates her, but she's so nice. Yeah, like, just one teacher. Like, even one teacher, like, people tell stories about it and like, oh my god, they made my life so much better. I want to be that teacher, man. Yeah, I tried to do Raptor Hands, but I don't think it came out very well. This is unrelated, but, I also took a few drama workshops when I was in the school play, and one of them was theater for children, and it is the most fun I had in a while, even if it was just me and another person who had signed up for the workshop, but it was so fun. The person who ran the workshop was like a professional clown, and I'm like, hell yeah, professional clown! Like, she wasn't clowning, obviously. Like, if she was clowning, we would have paid for a clown, but like, she had noses. I got to wear a nose. Genuinely, I fucking love clowns. Love Lab again, for the love of God. Loverboy has haunted the fucking stream. I had this one specific teacher who told me it's really okay if my work is late, and that shit hit different. See, all it takes is one. I have capitalism disease, and I recently realized, wait, I don't have it, to force myself into a career I don't like because I need money. Yeah, it is a nice realization. Cause like, my dad, he is the exact opposite of like, B. He is like a physics math kid hardcore. He says to me, he says, math is beautiful because it makes up all of the world, as if that's not fucking terrifying and you can never escape math. And you know, he's always kind of It's better now, but he was always like, oh, you want to be an artist, you want to be poor on the streets. That's not true. Graphic design exists. Where do you think all the cool logos come from? Where do you think, like, murals come from? Like, there is a place for art and music in the world, and I think people take it for granted, especially, like, people who work in, like, 9-to-5 office jobs, because they just don't know. They just don't. So I was always like, I cannot do art for a living. I have to pick something reasonable. I'll become an eye doctor, and like, that lasted for, like, about a year, because I suck at science. But, you know, I finally came around, you know? I was like, hey, I'm not gonna let my dad decide what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it for myself. Yeah, like, that's a lot of things people, like, share. Like, you know, what if I can't do this for a living? Like, it's okay, you know? It's okay. Everything will work out. History related? Yeah, hell yeah. Cold War historian, work in the archives. Cold War, I always like talking about Cold War. We watched, like, Rocky IV in our marketing class, because that thing is, like, such an exaggerated propaganda movie. I love it so much. It's like, Rocky, my favorite part of the movie is when Rocky comes out and there's, like, music and stuff, and everyone's like, yeah, woo! And then the fucking Russian boxer comes out and there's, like, the Soviet anthem playing, and just a picture of him slowly rises up. Like, yeah. Later, is there citrus? Have fun with dinner. Would kill to be a historian, but everyone says it's not, like, a real job. I think they just say that because it's, like, too vague. Like, I'm sure there are jobs of what you're imagining. It's just that historians have specializations because history is so, like, big and grand. You know how on documentaries you see, like, you watch you see, like, a documentary about, like, the Cold War, and you're like, oh, let me click on that, and then you see, like, a guy, and it's just, like, historian whose specialty is, like, Ronald Reagan specifically. Like, that, I think that's what historians are. I think they do exist, there's just a specialty to them. Yeah. Soviet Union was dramatic, but not that dramatic. Dang it! You're telling me that Rocky IV lied to me? Yeah, I remember in a French class, we would watch, like, a video in history class. French history class, because that's what happens in French immersion. You take, like, half your classes in French. So, and my teacher made us watch this one show that I can't get out of my head, because the intro was always so overdramatic. But not in, like, the World War II kind of way. It was like a mystery documentary kind of way. And the show was called Love, Hate, and Propaganda. That's what it translated to. But it was like amour and a propagande. It was so fucking dramatic. I always wonder if I could just not do college and open up a flower shop, but then I remember I probably need to be a business major maybe, and I just sit there in despair. Yeah, stupid business. I always say that math is hidden everywhere, but it's fucking business that's hidden everywhere. Although I guess business is math in a way, so that sucks. Like, math can't hide. My father is right in all the worst ways. I don't know if this is true in, like, but, like, I think in Canada, like, skilled trades are so in demand that, like, they pay for people to go, like, hey guys, you do know that going to college isn't the only option, right? But, like, you look up skilled trades, and I think there's one that I want to do, and it's, like, to become a hairstylist. Because let me tell you what you do. You look up skilled trades and you're like, okay, let me get out of college. And then it's like fucking electrician, plumber, like construction worker. And I'm like, whoa, I failed gym class, buddy. Yeah, fuck capitalism. Let's all just go live in, like, Peru. I'm gonna draw like a silly little Leo. My brother's gonna be an electrician. Yeah, people need skilled trades are a thing. I don't know if they're a thing in America, but They are a thing. Yeah, not everyone can be a welder, it's fine, but, you know, that college and university is not your only option. Maybe you'd like to be an apprentice. This is kind of an unsettling Neo. I'm sorry for having created this. We've been going for 2 hours, 30 minutes. I'm deciding. I think I might wrap it up around the 3-hour mark. Maybe? I don't know. I'll see how I feel at the 3-hour mark. This Neo knows something I don't. They're a thing here, but boomers overhype college so bad that now feels like the only option. And a lot of people don't even know trade schools exist. Well, they exist. And if you don't like college as an idea, consider looking into the skilled trades. That's my advice from an adult. I'm an adult now. One of them yelled taxes and decks the other in the face. That's great. You know, loop the system. Okay, I keep drawing Neo, so I need to stop drawing Neo. I need to draw something that isn't Neo. Yeah, this is having the energy of, like, my old school doodles. What would happen in my school doodles is, like, you know how people, like, you know, like to draw while listening to stuff? Like, I would draw stuff and just not think about it, so it would turn out stupid. Like, it would turn out really stupid. Funny Bubby. I will draw some Funny Bubby. I should draw a Bubby in that one outfit that's, like... I've seen, like, one of my favorite memes is, like, this guy, and he's, like, got like, a crop top, like, short shorts and, like, boots, and the shirt says Boot Dude. I love it so much. And there's, like, an accompanying one with, like, almost exactly the same outfit, and it says Time for a Little Anarchy. And I think about Boot Dude and Time for a Little Anarchy every day. So I'm gonna draw Bubby as Boot Dude. But yeah, I really enjoy your streams. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while since I tuned into a stream, so I don't know how much people like actually interact with chat. But I know for me, like a Boot Dude and Time for a Little Anarchy. That's true. That's true. I know for me that like the entire reason I stream is just to like interact with chat, and I know a lot of bigger streamers can't do that because chat's fucking massive, and like people who are in bigger chats usually aren't funny. Like, this is a very funny chat because the numbers are smaller, so the probability of people being funny is just bigger. It's like Russian roulette. But like bigger chats just attract unfunny people, and they're like, can you say Catboy? Can you say Catboy, please? I don't know. But I enjoy interacting with chat because people have funny things to say. It's also funny because we all have ADHD, yeah. If I could sub, I would. Thank you, that means a lot. I think what happened is, like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna become a Twitch, I'm at the road to becoming a Twitch affiliate. So, but I think what happened was, like, they wanted me to do, like, a business account, and I was like, I'm not setting up a second PayPal, buddy. You have a good voice to listen to, and that is pretty radical, because listening to you talk to people is very epic style. Thank you. I like to think I do have a good voice. I like chat interaction, but on the other side, the terrifying ordeal of having someone you look up to saying your username out loud. Yeah. I've stopped, like, looking up, quote-unquote, to people in the HLVRI fandom. Not because, like, it's not a parasocial relationship thing where I just, like, start sending weird things to their ass box. I mean, like, Gordon Damn Jamboy is fucking amazing at art. And they are, like, they're just a person, just like me. Because, like, I consider myself one of the bigger artists here. I know people kind of consider me that. And it's like, we're all just people, man. And, like, not a lot of people go, like, oh my god, it's the Mothra, it's the Mixed Mothra. Like, no, I'm just here, man. But, like, I do think with like getting a bigger following, then it's like you can't see like somebody with a big following as a friend. Like you gotta remind yourself they are not for you. You are just enjoying them. Everybody's cat boys. Yeah, you have to be restrained about the cat boys. You have to sprinkle them on with restraint. You have to age them like fine wines. Yeah, I think the problem with cat boys is that people think the word is funny, just the word. Like, I don't know. There's a niche. There's a niche to cat boys. I think cat girls are nice. The RTVS team has reinstated my urge to become a Twitch streamer, but me talking is a perpetual word vomit. Hey, I'm talking right now, and it's perpetual word vomit, and here's a boot dude. I'm gonna draw Coomer in the back. Just a little Coomer. There should be more cat girls. There should. They started this, you know? Cat girls was a dominated genre. Okay, like cat boy is not a funny subversion, it's just a cat boy. I want more cat girls. They're cute. I think cat boys are funny when it was somebody who would like never actually be a cat boy. That one person who was like cat boy, like who's the guy from like Home Improvement? Catboy Tim Allen. That was funny. Catboy Tim Allen, my hero. Yeah, streaming is, yeah, like maybe one day I'll like actually be a Twitch affiliate and then people can like subscribe or something. Yeah, I try not to look up to people too much. I still like a lot of people's stuff, but I don't put them on a pedestal. Yeah, I'm grateful that not a lot of people have like put me on a pedestal. Cause, you know, I think it's fine. I think it's bound to happen, but like when I'm talking on Discord servers, people are just like, yeah, whatever, it's Mothra. Cause like I am not a type of person to like only push out content. Like I'm the type of person who like just goes on my blog and just says, damn, Luigi. That's a soft looking Coomer? Yeah, he's pudgy. Like almost like actual Coomer almost, sorry, excuse the word vomit. Actual Coomer almost like disturbs me because he should not be that skinny. He should either be ripped or like fat because that's the only way. That's the only acceptable grandpas. And he can be ripped and fat, you know, cuz like if you've seen like actual, you know, like strong people instead of bodybuilders, they have like the physique, the strong physique. Time for a little anarchy. I love the artist with the tiny Coomer. Yes! Very small Coomer. I still have the fuck out of here with G-Man post deep in the recesses of my phone. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I have stated before that, like, when I was coming back from the dentist, I was not high off laughing gas. I was very in control, okay? All it did was make me sleepy. I just got so fucking mad that VRY2K G-Man was so cool, because he's the fucking G-Man! Not allowed! Yeah, Coomer... People who are able to tap into Coomer's, like, fucking amazing, like, crisis story made by Holly have my respect. Because there's so many cool things to do with it. So many. HLVRII is cool. I'm drawing Coomer now. Yeah, Coomer is ripped in all the official art. People... The game was not able to handle his fucking pecs. He's an old man, and he's a little scary, and also funny, and also great. HLVRIA is not that deep, but it is. Okay, so I am gonna put up, like, a word of caution right now. Like, I'm just saying this as, like, an anecdote. I don't actually know if this team of Minecraft Let's Players are, like, problematic or not, but this is just, like, an anecdote. My sister has gotten into, like, that dream poo or something. Dream shit my pants or whatever it is. And I was just like, huh. Well, they're just Minecraft YouTubers, aren't there? And then I realized I had just fucking done the song and dance with Half-Life VR. That Is that what I looked like watching it Half-Life VR? Yeah, that's the one. Dream shit my pants. Like I said, I don't know if they're like problematic or not, so don't quote me on that or anything. But my sister's gotten into it, and then I was like, whoa, isn't it just a Minecraft video? And then I realized this is what I look like doing Half-Life VR, except way cooler, because Half-Life VR is cooler. Then got mad at a guy that spit on the ground, then fell asleep for 3 days. Well, fuck that guy for spitting on the ground. It is not short for shit my pants. I'm fairly certain it's not short for shit my pants. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, dude, it's short for shit my pants, just like the RV is short for revolting vehicle. You mean shit my pants now? Yeah, there's a bit of a scary grandpa for you. Yeah, what's that? I only know Minecraft YouTuber Wayne Radio's TV. Alright, by the way, I'm not deleting these, they're just hidden in another layer. Dream Super Paper Mario! Mothra, if you say something to me, I will believe you, so be careful with the power. Okay, I made Atelier. I also made Undertale. I also invented the month of June just to fuck with you. I'm gonna take it off the calendars now. I'm still trying to figure out like stuff to draw. I'm like running low on creative juice. But I'm having fun. I'm Julius Caesar? Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out my own art style. It's just a hobby, but I'm getting better. I kind of just got into night school, so it's like, I'm studying. Yeah. Alright, here's my advice. I don't have advice in, like, about night school, but here's my advice. Art style isn't real. Like, I've seen people actively, like, they say, okay, I'm gonna change my art style, and then it'll be actively worse. The art will be actively worse because they're purposely trying to go against what they learned and how they learned it. And it'll look terrible and unnatural until they eventually just switch to their original one. Like, a style just naturally develops over time. It's just how you draw something. Like, and you know what? You don't even need to draw something the same. Like, I have two kind of distinct styles. You know, I have, like, hold on, let me just delete this. Goodbye. I deleted the layer. I have, like, two styles. So one of them is, like, you know, what the style most people know me for. It's like, you know, this, and then I do this, and then... Sorry, this is taking longer than I expected, because it's a style that requires a bit of a long journey. What is the point of June? Gay people, I think? Yeah, that's it. What do you- I made the month of June just for you. Fuck off. November is the month of gay people now, because I was born then. Gays claim June and October. Every month is for the gays. Gay calendar. Halloween Monsters Pride 2. No, the gayest year was 2013, because that was the year of Luigi. Oh yeah, you better fucking take it back. Charming was born in June, you son of a bitch. So I have this style, which is like, you know, that's what people know me for. And then there's a style I use for stupid doodles. Like, this is when I'm in a rush and I'm just trying to do a bit, but it does have its charms. It's more of a toony style. Now this one you can't really get as crazy with, like, the jaw variation. So I usually just stick to, like, because their heads are just circles. Mothra, take it away, put a different month there, call it Pingus or something. And I declare the month of Pingus to be officially open. We're having an open ceremony. Yeah, like, art style, if you think about it too hard, you'll just mess yourself up. Because I remember, I have a few drawings of, like, Half-Life VR, where I was like, I saw other people drawing it, and I was so, like, in love with their bold shapes. I was so in love with their bold shapes. And, like, they're like, interesting styles that, and like facial variation that I just forced myself to like try and do anything that wasn't my style. I try to get bigger, try to get bolder. You change your style every other month because I get bored, that's fair. I tried, so here's me recreating this like, me trying to like, I just wanted to be like the other HLVRI artists so bad, like not in a negative way. I was like, it's so cool, I wanna change my style, here we go. And it did not work well, so here's kind of a imitation of what I was trying to go for. That kind of looks like an Invader Zim style. Yeah, like, it does, doesn't it? Like, you can see kind of the nose, well, not the nose is definitely not Invader Zim, but like, I watched a lot of Invader Zim and I was always in love with that style, but like, my style was already so kind of like soft and round. But, yeah, art can be simple and nice and still look great. You know what, if you like it, then it's a good style. Like, even if your style is just stick figures, if you like it, it's a good style. And if you don't like it, then I hope you learn to like it. This entire page has become orange. I'll just do Gordon in a turtleneck. Yeah, I think I might stop at 3 hours, only because my butt's starting to hurt and I'm like running out of ideas for like drawings. I'm bad at sketching, so normally my sketch layer is just a stick man doing the pose I want. Yeah, sometimes is this a Wii song? No, this is Dahlia Hawthorne's theme from Ace Attorney. Are any of the RTVS live? I mean, when I started the stream, Gurr was live, but I don't know if he's still live. And I am following some non-RTVS streamers, so I might raid them. I don't know. I think Marble was live. Gurr, stop! Dang it. We have been going for 3 hours. It makes sense. Some of my sketches are so messy. Sophie Baby is live with Holly on our stream. Oh, Sophie, I could go with Raiden Sophie. Rated Dream Shit My Pants. Everyone has to spam Dream Shit My Pants. I don't even know where they are. You're back, you made sandwich? Nice. So it's almost like 3 hours in, so I think I'm gonna stop at 3 hours in. Until then, does anyone have any requests? Because I can just doodle out whatever. These kind of look like cat ears because they're getting cut off with... that makes me very sad. Oh, Doc. Yes, Doc. I can do Doc. Can you do Gordon as a cowboy? Oh my god, there's a lot here. I will try and do everything I can, before the stream is done. You don't like that dog. I always like H12VRV because it's a lot funnier in hindsight now that, like, Freeman Cubed has become, like, a thing. Cause that makes sense. That's just like a bunch of Gordons through popular Half-Life media. That makes sense. But mine was just like fucking 5 Gordons that I made up. This is not a crossover event, this is me slapping my Gordons together. VRV is just like Gordon Cube's strange cousin. They were all wonderful Gordons, though they were. I am tonking my toys together. Making so much little stories with my toys. It always makes me laugh because people have like, sometimes people have like collaborators or like more than one writer on like a story, and it makes me laugh because I'm not laughing at them. I just think it's very funny that I never have any collaborators ever. That's not like a sad thing, it's just my schemes are so harebrained that like nobody could keep up. Yeah, I think Doc and Freeman's silhouettes were very distinct, which I like. Like, everyone almost immediately just fucking got it. They were like, oh, Mad Scientist Gordon and, like, G-Man Gordon. Gordon Cubes and HLVRV crossover. Yeah, I do have, like, a version of Freemind that I drew, and everyone got mad at me because I made him hot. It was accident! It was an accident. I want to give him a shitty mullet, and then he got hot. Sorry. I can't help for being sorry. I can't help my sexy ways. Pre-fall asthma. They would probably just look like, cause the angels don't like. Go the fuck away, Godot. Like the angels don't like. The angels do not like taking a form. But I can probably draw like. I can draw like. One of Asthma's disguises that they would probably use. You even get me and I'm like 2 men. Yeah. I alone make lesbians say I'm a lesbian butt. Like, it's okay, lesbians. I know what I do. You're still a lesbian. These men are just they are so hot it's unreal. Yeah. Alright. Ready to hear it from me? Silhouettes are a very strong part of character design. Like, if you have a strong silhouette, that's great. If you don't, that's fine. You know, not everybody can have a strong silhouette, but, like, if your silhouette is recognizable, then that's fantastic. It's a lot harder for, like, people and more, like, you know, like, just people who are, like, working adults. But, like, for SpongeBob and, like, Sonic and stuff, they have, like, really strong silhouettes. So if your characters are, like, in a more crazy universe or, like, non-human, then you'll want a strong silhouette. My friend Sims for Kittle. Yeah, the problem with me having so many characters is that they're all of different genres, so I'll get people with one of them eventually. Yeah, lesbians like my content so much that that's where Lesbians for Loverboy started. Yeah, this is like technically like non-canon, like human asthma, like this is what they might dress themselves up like to like blend in. But like this used to be like human asthma because asthma used to be human in like old drafts of the Reckoning. Sonic has a strong silhouette, yet Amy still manages to mix him up with Shadow and Silver. Well, maybe Amy needs to learn the fundamentals of character design. Let me see. Let me scroll up. What was another request? Oh, Gordon is a cowboy. That was the one I wanted to do. Cowboy Gordon. I can definitely do Cowboy Gordon. Toon HLVREI did Cowboy Gordon wonderfully. They were cowboys for an entire chapter. That was wonderful. I'm sure at least someone has done, like, Cowboy VREI. Cowboys have a very good design, but I'm bad at, like, designing them. There's an ass plug. Yeah, it did ring a bell. Cowboys 8 still great. Daddy, I love you. I control you. You know what? I'm gonna extend it to 3 hours, 10 minutes because I'm just having fun. 3 hours, 10 minutes. That's reasonable. Cowboys. Now, the problem with cowboys is that I don't know how to draw their fucking hats. See, I don't even know what this is. Georgie! Give me jelly beans, you fuckhead! I love when, like, people make Joshua a being of chaos, even when he's just a normal child. I've read Y2KVR, and I'm assuming that is This House is Self-Aware to Friends. I've heard good things about This House is Self-Aware, but I've not actually read it myself. But one thing about This House is Self-Aware that I find funny is that there was this one time when somebody meant to send an ask to This House is Self-Aware, and they sent it to my blog. I don't know how, but it was a very fun experience. Eels. Fuck that one. I've cried reading This House is Self-Aware. It's such strong feelings. Yeah, mark that down. Another one I need to catch up on. Not to plug stuff on the stream again, but if you have not read HLVRC, you should. It's an ass blog where HLVRI, but everyone is clowns. And here's Cowboy Gordon, by the way. He isn't in HLVRC, but I mean I'm finished with him. There's so many blogs, it's hard to keep up. Yeah, like, don't worry about it. I made fucking Y2KVR, and even I can't keep up with a lot of them. Clowns, yeah, everyone's in the circus. It's actually a very good read. Very strong character design, definitely strong silhouette. Made by Percy, very talented creator. I think someone asked for a Tommy, so I'm gonna make Tommy. I want to make a master post of underrated ass blogs. That would be fun. People tell me to read, like, I think it was, like, in the heat of the summer when people would, like, recommend them to me all the time. And I was like, I can't keep up, son! Because, you know, there's only so much I can keep up with. And especially not when I'm, like, cries and clown phobia. Well, that's okay. You don't have to check it out if you don't want to. And it was like in the heat of summer where people were like, have you seen this one yet? Have you seen this one yet? And I'm like, God, calm down, please. I'm doing stuff. But yeah, you know, like I'm not worried. I have like 2 ass blogs I'm procrastinating from. Yep, so do I. The only difference is that yours is on held indefinitely and hasn't started yet, and mine are still going. Alright, so here's the problem. With the Reckoning, I have to do fucking Gabriel's boss fight next session, but I don't want to draw Gabriel yet. I have Y2KVR on Friday. And then I have Beyond Black Mesa, which I have to draw sprites for all the rest of the science team, so that's not coming for a while. And before you ask, no, I'm not overworking myself. If I was overworking myself, I'd be doing sessions like every other day. But I'm not. Otters come... I'm sorry, sessions come when they come. I read Subi saying otter, and I was like, otter. The only blogs I managed to keep on learning, Cascade Crowns and Lightning Monster Party. Cascade Crowns, that is, Toonies, I think? I would keep up with that one, because I think Tooney's a good writer, but, medieval stuff is, like, not really my thing. So, you know. I like to pretend I keep up with HLVRC, but really I just see it on my dash, and I'm like, I have to guesstimate the events. Yeah, it is. Just wait until the Gordon Cube blog gets up and running continuously. Oh, yeah. Huge thing for knights. Oh yeah, knights are sexy. I don't really like fuck with medieval settings, but like knights and kings are sexy. One of my favorite Pokemon characters just becomes a fucking knight in the manga, and it's awesome. Shout out to Guile Hideout. Oh, this music is giving. I made Corrupted collab blog because I was procrastinating so bad that if I didn't have like 8 other people helping me, it would not be happening. That's fair. Someone else read the manga? Yes. I haven't read like the entire Pokemon special manga because I have like ADHD and there's like a bunch of it, but I know of a lot of it. Like I picked it up specifically in like 2014 because I went on a huge like Oras hyperfixation, like thanks to like fucking Archie and Maxie. So it was like I does need to know what happens in the manga. And then it was actually pretty good, and I liked seeing how the author, like, mixed stuff up, so I've been, like, kind of, you know, reading it ever since. Oh, Strange New Neighborhood! I haven't kept up with that one as much as I should, but, Carrie is a very good writer, very, very good friend. So you should check out Strange New Neighborhood if you don't already. me holding the relationship between knights and kings. It's time to project unhealthy amounts onto this. Ah, well, what can you do? I have my thing with villains. Everyone has something. Yeah, like, when I make a recommendation, I'm not saying, like, oh, you should go watch it now. Because even I don't listen to the stuff I recommend half the time. I'm bad with recommendations. Like, someone is like, I think you would like this song, and I'm like, cool, and then I just never think about it again. This is Furio Tigre's theme right here. Fucking rules. I don't get why, like, I don't know if, Medieval blog, I think it's called Cascade Crowns. Like, Ace Attorney fans, if there's any Ace Attorney fans in the chat, riff with me. Do people hate, Recipe for Turnabout? Because I fucking loved it. Furio Tigre was the funniest villain in a long time. I'm a sucker for that theme. Yeah, it's good. Alright. Oh, fuck yes. Mario Strikers! This always reminds me of, this always reminds me, this song specifically, reminds me of, like, Don Flamenco's theme from, Punch-Out for the Wii. And I guess it makes sense because it was made by, like, the same, developers. Yeah. This is Luigi's theme from Super Mario Strikers, who also made Punch-Out for the Wii. Yeah, this does slap is the thing. Oh, is this Vampire Flap Henry? No, it is actually, it's King Boo Benry, because I would, like, King Boo's theme came up on, like, the soundtrack. I know you like Mr. L and Luigi. I do. Thoughts on Luigi's Mansion King Boo? Luigi's Mansion King Boo fucking rules. I love his design, I love his exaggerated swagger, I love how fucking pissed he is in Luigi's Mansion 3. Let me draw a little painting, Gordon, to, like, accentuate it. I was simp for King Boo, not gonna lie. He does have the stage presence for it. I simped for him hard in my childhood. I do wish that they would stop, putting, his appearance is so, like, epic in the Luigi's Mansion games, and then he's just, like, that in the sports and racing games. Just put Gordon in a picture. Just put Gordon in a picture, it's fine. Yeah, King Boo fucking rules. I think he's a great villain for Luigi, because he fucking rules, and he's dramatic. Like, you know that boys have swag, men have class meme? That's fucking King Boo and Bowser. Bowsers have swag, Boos have class! Yeah, Gordon will never... You've read a Luigi's Mansion HLVRIAU blog. Oh, I might have to try and find that. It's dinner time for me. Bye, Suvi. Have fun with dinner. Let me see. I think I saw somebody ask for, like, some Paper Mario AU drawing, so I will do that. It doesn't exist, but I wish it did. Ah, nuts! Well, you know, guess my pencil. No, we are not doing that. That would be overworking myself. Starting another ass blog? Are you kidding me? No. It would be fun though. I do it, but I have no idea how to go down. I think what would happen, like, a Luigi's Mansion AU be on board, hell yeah. But, like, I'd seriously, like, I've already had, like, two ass blogs in the works, so I'm, like, setting that aside for my own help. Technically ass blog 4, because Y2KVR is returning for one day. But, like, I think Gordon would obviously play the role of, like, Luigi, and, I would say all the science team are ghosts, but somebody needs to be fucking Egad, and I think that person is Dr. Coomer. Ass Block 3! Mothra's power! Never stop, never ends! No. Yeah, Coomer Egad. Egad's kind of a dick. I think Coomer would fit very well with like the casual dickitude of like Egad. Coomer Egad in love with a ghost. Yeah, I like the idea that Coomer like still wants to get all of the ghosts out of the home, even when Bubby is one of them. He's like, all the ghosts must go, Gordon, even my husband. Let me resize this a little bit. Benry's too small. He's become manlet. Coomer would absolutely sell a bunch of haunted paintings while fully aware they are haunted. No exceptions, Gordon. Ooh. I will get this one done, and then we are finished, because I think my voice is starting to give. My wonderful, beautiful voice. Egad just wants to catch the ghost. He never says where. This was like a long time ago that people were talking about my voice, but I always remember, they took my wife and the divorce to a whole new level. Oh, they took her alright, from life. But I remember one thing that, like, in line with his leave at it, oh god, this is so smart. Coomer Egad, so big brain. But anyway, what I'm saying, one of my sister's friend's dad, when I was over at my sister's friend's house, this was like, G-Man is the hotel owner that goes, that means he's got a fucking titty window! You think not of what you speak! So anyway, my sister's friend's dad. I was over at my sister's friend's house for like a family friend barbecue, because like my sister made friends with them and they were like super close by, and her dad, he was like super British, right? Or it was either British or Aussie. Like I'm pretty sure it was Aussie now that I think about it, but like, yeah, you guys are freaking out about titty window G-Man while I tell my funny story. The hotel owner has a titty window in the shape of King Boo's gem. I don't make the fucking rules. So, like, he was very intense, this Aussie dad. Like, he would shout my name, and he'd be like, Mothra, and it'd be like, I don't know, he had like these very intense vibes. So I was just sitting, like, with him, because, like, being at a family friend's house is awkward, and he's like, Mothra, and I'm like, and he's like, you know, you have a very nice voice. You should be a voice actor. And I was like, thank you, sir. And I guess he was right. You know, he was the first one to know the charm of the Mothra voice. I always had a huge problem. This was like another one of my transgender fucking tales, where like I was always like I always hated my voice, and I could never figure out why. Like, I always hated my voice, I always hated my birth name, and I was like, why? Like, I don't hate people who sound like me. I think their voice is fine. I don't hate my name when it's used for somebody else. I think it's fine. But then I was like, oh, it's because I'm trans. So in this AU, he's a titty window in the shape of Benry's favorite piece of jewelry. Oh, God. You guys are going nuts about this AU, which has not existed yet. Yeah, Mothra, obviously it was my birth name, but it was like, you know, this Aussie guy is going, Mothra, and I'm like, every time, I would never get used to it. Yeah, I have the AU ideas, but I can never... The AU, not the titty window. Getting into voice acting would be cool, but like, it sounds like such an industry to get into, you know, like, I'm already Canadian is the thing, and like all the cool studios are like in California, so it's like, you know, I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. Did you know that the human body contains enough bones to make a skeleton? Holy shit. Is that true? can't say shit without talking fast or stumbling over myself. That I do that like a lot. Like you can hear me talking, and I'm going like my brain goes too fast for my mouth. So I just trip over my words a lot, but if I know like what to say and like the inflection I want to say it in, I can slow myself down. But if I'm just like anecdoting, it's like whatever. No, we need to make this more vulgar. There we go. Water is water. Water is water! I'm gonna pause the music here. It is now 7:10. 10 minutes into 3 hours. And just like I promised, I think I am going to stop now. I believe we discussed plans to raid Sophie, right? Yeah, so there's... Oh, is it a fundraiser? Oh, yeah! This art stream was fun. I might try to do it more often. I'm gonna get... Well, Sophie's doing a fundraiser, so I think we should go support the fundraiser. I'm gonna get the buy video going, and then we're gonna go raid Sophie. No raid message, just kind of support the fundraiser. No raid message, just like, show our support.